2 decades lit by glowing screens. Imagine lands and daring dreams. D20 rolls in savage flight, 1,000 maps, each burning bright. Savage tales where heroes rise, Pathfinder paths neath starlit skies. Phantom whale, a heel mic surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Through jungle haze and cities bold, grit and glory, stories told. Savage worlds with daring flair, every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, foes that grew, imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, a heel mic surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Through jungle haze and cities bold, grit and glory, stories told. Savage worlds with daring flair, every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, wands that grew, imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, like heel mic surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. escapades lit by glowing screens. Imagine lands and daring dreams. D20 rolls in savage flight, 1,000 maps, each burning bright. Savage tales where heroes rise. Pathfinder paths neath starlit skies. Phantom whale, it keel Mike surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Through jungle haze and cities bold, grit and glory, stories told. Savage worlds with daring flair. Every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, falls that grew. Imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, we kill Mike's surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Through jungle haze and cities bold, grit and glory, stories told. Savage worlds with daring flair. Every quest we've journeyed there. Virtual tables, wands that grew. Imagination breaking through. Phantom whale, I kill Mike's surface made it real. Fantasy grounds where magic's the deal. Dice are rolling, fates unfold. 20 years of legends, bravely retold. Oh, bravely retold. Oh, re-retold.
Right, let's get this show on the road. Snow's coming down. It's a cold October when we start our tale. You've never seen a snowstorm like this. October in the Idaho mountains can be bad, but for hours now it's been a virtual whiteout. The snow must be at least 15 inches deep on the highway, and the weather's showing no signs of breaking. It's close to midnight now, but you've been stranded since sundown in a small interstate rest stop, waiting for the plows to come through so you can get back on the road. A half dozen motorists share your predicament. Plus 4 or 5. Actually, it's not 4 or 5 rest stop employees, it's about 3 actually. I culled some of them. So, plus 4 or some rest stop employees who stayed on to serve coffee and food for the duration of the storm. Each of you has places to go, things to do, but for now you're all stuck here. No one's driving anywhere tonight and no one's coming to get you out. Some of you have passed the time with a paperback novel or a magazine, while others have been chatting with the other motorists. So here's a perfect opportunity to introduce yourselves. So we'll go left or right as it is on my screen. So that starts with Ellen Nichols. You've obviously had time to talk to each other. You can share as much or as little of your background as you want. 10-8, Philip Akins is with you, Ellen.
Actually, I was going to suggest that Professor Akins was not feeling well and was carsick and was in the John.
That's
Anyway.
he may recover later, yes. He's probably lying down. Yes, indeed. Over to you.
He's repairing from issues on the road. Anyway, my name's Ellen. You'll find that she usually goes anywhere carrying, she doesn't go anywhere without the bag that she's carrying. She's probably looking for a plug and checking the Wi-Fi to look at what's on the internet at the moment, or is working on editing their latest video or doing research for the next one. So she's fairly young, in her early 20s. Not a terribly stylish person, wearing cargo shorts that the pockets are stuffed full of um, bits and bobs, and she's wearing a t-shirt, and the winter jacket's hanging around the outside of her, or on the back of her chair.
Well,
So
thank you very
that's
much.
pretty much what Ellen.
Thank you very much. That brings us to Jack McDermott, who's sitting at the bar in the restaurant.
Yeah, Jack is sitting there. Mostly what he's doing is nursing a cup of coffee. Um, he is apparently reading something on his phone, uh, and just kind of scanning the crowd, kind of keeping an eye on everything. Um, occasionally his radio will squawk something, and he usually will like take note of it, pause and listen to whatever's being said. But otherwise, he's just quietly sitting, drinking his coffee and looking at his phone.
Thank you very much. And that brings us to Matt Olson. Should be pointed out that the restaurant you're all sitting in currently is named Donaldson's.
Um, the guy behind the counter, he's got an apron on and a little name tag saying Matt, and he's in his sort of mid-30s, got a very short cropped beard. Wouldn't have anything too long, being the short order cook that he is. He's heavily tattooed. Most of the bare skin, well, most of the skin you can see has got heavy tattoos on. Uh, he does seem to take a furtive glance over at Jack every time his radio squawks. Not out of any interest, almost like it's just a subconscious Pavlovian reaction. But really, he's focusing more on taking orders, cooking, and making sure that folks that are stuck here have got the things that they need.
Wonderful stuff. Well, next up, whether or not he actually recovers at all, and just lying down over here, literally lying down on the benches now, is Professor Philip Akins. You don't know much about him. He just seems to be suffering from very car sick or very tired, but he's having a bit of a lie down there, and he may or may not suddenly recover later on. Then that brings us to Rachel Chen, who's sitting over here.
Yeah, when she came in, she had gotten a late dinner, and when she realized they were stranded here for a while, she made her way back out to her car, came back in, find laptop, clearly bag, some bits and pieces, so like laptop, heading towards.
And last but not least of the sort of more characterful individuals in the restaurant, there are plenty of others, and we'll go through them because you've all had time to talk to each other. As you know, you've been stuck in here for a few hours now. Is last and not least Wendy Wheeler.
Wendy is is short in height, 5'5" but a life of military training and farm working has put her in a well-muscled and tough as nails condition. Her eyes are pale blue. She is well-weathered in appearance, with sandy brown hair now going gray. Her age is mid-50s.
Wonderful stuff. And obviously, next up over here is Danny Wood. Oh no! It's Donaldson's. The restaurant is owned by Matt Donaldson. Okay, so next up over here we have Daddy Wood. He's been possibly serving some of you. He's a teenage kid with greasy hair, wearing an apron. He works as a waiter at the restaurant, and in Matt's opinion, he has a very poor work ethic. Then you've got Thomas Black over here. Thomas Black, he appears to be some sort of student or something. He's a college student with glasses, a hoodie, and a sketchbook, so that he seems to be always doodling in very strange types of drawings. If those in the know would probably call them Geiger-esque style. Also sitting near the bar is Norma Thompson. Notes on Norma. Hang on a second. Oh, keep missing the main tab. There we go. A short, stocky lady truck driver wearing a flannel shirt and a sheepskin vest. She's quite a jovial individual and seems quite happy to chat to people. Keeps calling Rachel honey. But other than that, it all seems rather well. Okay, Natalie Merrill. Over in the corner over here is Natalie Merrill and Charlie Merrill, a father and daughter. So Natalie appears to be about 10 years old. She's traveling with Dad. Charlie Merrill. See Charlie Merrill there. Charlie Merrill. Yeah. Father driving his youngest daughter. Natalie back to Spokane after his monthly week with her. He spent most of his time with Natalie, though. Whenever he talks to anyone else, he's friendly and happy to chat with other people. Restaurant. Then who we got? That was Natalie. Okay. We have Jonas Riley. A balding business executive of about 50. He's wearing a good suit and conservative overcoat. He's polite when talked to, but he hasn't said much at all. He seems to spend a lot of his time sort of tapping away on his laptop and reading paperwork. Then you have Jacob Dumont. Appears to be he's another beefy truck driver, and he's a cheap Parker and a black ball cap. I can't do a French Canadian accent, but he definitely speaks with a French Canadian accent. Danny Wood, we've already done. Charlie Merrill, we've talked about. So the last one is Bree Banks. Bree is a pretty teenage girl. She runs the cash register in the convenience store, which is also where you pay for your gas and obviously everything else. She's basically closed up the store over here. Each of you should be able to see the grayed out rest of the building, because obviously you've had time to walk around it. It should be pointed out that I have not turned on shared party vision, so you can only see what you can see. Also, it should be pointed out that different people may or may not have different access to different parts of the building, and therefore some of you will know more about the layout than others. But from a perspective, if we zoom it out to size, that's the gas store and convenience. You've got your lobby here. You've got an arcade.
Yeah,
here.
that's all blacked out for me, certainly.
Yeah, it is for me as well. Other than the little bit of the lobby I can see.
Oh, hang on. I did the party vision, so it should all be fixed. I moved you all around on the areas you should have. Hang on, that's probably. Why the hell's it done that? Okie dokie. Yeah. What a pain in the bottom.
Okay. When I move my I move my character around, I can see stuff. So it's like line of sight is on.
Oh yeah, line of sight's on, but likewise, you should still be able to see the grey stuff. But maybe that's the lighting. By all means, please all do it a quick explore. You've had plenty of time to walk around. The only person after you've done that, I need to borrow Matt Donaldson's token and move him into the areas that other people can't see. It should be pointed out that's the men's restroom. That's the ladies' restroom. So, and obviously, I'm assuming that men and women haven't been into each other's restrooms, but I can't stop. And if you do go outside, please close the doors behind you.
Oh, which vehicle is Dr. Aiken's car?
Narratively speaking, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
If you do need to get out to vehicles, they're out there. We won't worry too much about it. It should be pointed out that you have the equipment you've got on you, and the other equipment is in your vehicle, and it is in your vehicle until you go to your vehicle and pick it up. And if you sort of thing, we'll get the opportunity to do so. Certain things are probably kept in the vehicles for certain characters might be for legality reasons. So that's looks like Professor Philip Hankins has turned up on it. Chat, yeah.
Oh, yes.
So you've obviously got to feel better. So when
Excellent.
when everyone's finished having a wander round, I just need to borrow Matt, because Matt, you it should have say in your description that you help out here fixing things and doing stuff. So therefore, you've got access to pretty much everything. The only thing that Matt doesn't have access to, and none of you have been able to get into, is here. You've got here you've got an office. It's got a sign up saying Rose Lake Tours. Obviously, you can give you the description more later. But that office is all locked up, and there's that's like the sales office, and there's a private office behind it. There's a kitchen area back here that Matt's obviously got access to. There's the food storage area that Matt also has access to. Obviously, there's a little rest area. So Matt, you should be able to. Matt, you should. If that's yeah, Matt, you can. You should. You've got a key to open all these doors. So let me just.
Right.
Let me just. I'll just do that. It's easier.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! There we go. And there's that one. So
Right.
these two are storerooms, and that one is basically more like refrigerated sort of storeroom area.
That's the walking refrigerator, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the only bits that the rest of the party won't have seen because they don't have access to. And that's
right.
Pretty much it. So once we get everyone back to their starting positions, we can start the story proper. So, yeah, as I say, basically, you are stuck here until the snow plows clear the roads. It's really snowed in, and it's basically in this weather, it's basically unfortunate that your car will break down, and then you'll have a long, cold walk back to the rest stop. So I really wouldn't worry. Okie dokie. So again, the light flickers. Oh, great! Someone mutters, and then the lights go out altogether. Somewhere on the other side of the rest stop, you hear a door slam, followed by a vicious blast of freezing cold air that somehow finds its way over to where you sit. It should be pointed out when it comes to the NPCs, they're not necessarily where they are on the map. I just put them on. I needed to put them on the map so I've got hold of. I can keep track of them. But everyone's moving around. People's using the toilets and everything. Anyway, yeah. So somewhere on the other side of the rest stop, you hear a door slam, followed by a vicious blast of freezing cold air that somehow finds its way over to where you sit. The wind howls like something alive, scratching and clawing at you with an icy grasp. Without even thinking about it, you abruptly realise that something is horribly wrong. Then you hear an awful racket from the direction of the restrooms. Violent blows, choking cries, breaking glass, and finally one more high-pitched scream that makes your blood run cold. The wind howls again, more doors slam, and the room outside becomes still again, except for distant whistling of the storm outside. What in heaven was that? Asked someone in the darkness.
All right, everybody, just stay calm. I'm gonna go and check the breakers. Presumably, Matt knows where the breakers are.
Jack
Oh,
takes off towards the restaurant.
Take my phone, my little cell phone, and utilize the battery or the flashlight
indeed.
um, mode on it, but stay put maybe dig out my the camera out of the
One,
bag as well,
one,
just in
one,
case I need to film something for uh, documentation.
one day, one day they will they will program into fancy grounds nice cone shaped lighting for modern day lighting torches. Okay, I'm just going to assume all of you have a form of illumination you can use.
Yeah, well, Rachel
Then you
closed
back
her
up,
laptop.
checking those
So-
that's
and
Where are the circuit breakers? Matt would presumably know this.
Yes, he probably
Yeah.
would.
Why
The
ask?
GM doesn't.
Okay, so the
Usually in
circuit
most
breakers
restaurants, they're
are
usually
clearly in
the
that back
kitchen
corridor. Then I'd
somewhere.
imagine.
I was about to say they've got to be in that back corridor, haven't they? That's the only logical place to put them, isn't it?
Meantime, Rachel's laptop bag. So, bag.
Okay, interestingly, my staff member's disappeared. Oh no, he's back again.
No, staff
Danny's
membership.
gone.
Yes, like I said, they do move around. People do go places.
No, I mean he's missing from the combat track as well.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Like I
yeah,
said-
that's the one that just got killed.
Obviously. Hey, Danny, get everybody some coffee, you lazy bum. Right, I'm just gonna head to the breakers. Everybody sit tight. It's gonna be fine. The
Sorry.
officer's on it.
Yeah. I'm just. Yes, there we go. Yeah. There. And I need to do. So I've just got to sort things out here. I need to do that. Okay, that should be everything we need to worry about. Danny should be on the call. No one should be seeing. Okay. Okay. So, just to give you some context, as you head past the Rose Lake tours, just to give you an idea of the rooms. So, Rose Lake tours, I forgot to read these out earlier. Shop faces the entrance. Through the glass, you can see a mural of laughing families paddling canoes and hiking among, families paddling canoes and hiking amongst red tinted pines. A sign hangs crookedly, adventures await. So there we go. Obviously, you've got the main area here. It's a large open entryway with a large map of Idaho in the center. Restrooms, a closed shop, and 2 phones are here, neither of which are working landlines. Must be down. And here comes the best viewer span. Goodbye, best viewers. You are blocked forever. Ha ha ha. Righty ho. Okay, you get down to the circuit breakers there. I'm afraid flicking them doesn't seem to have any effect at all. As you get closer down this corridor here, it's getting colder. Oh, bollocks. I got the order wrong. Oh, well.
Hey, what's
I
going
got
on
the
here?
order. I got the order wrong. I've obviously got two. I got 2 things in the wrong order there. So I had some lovely. Narrative text there. But obviously, we're gonna have to leave all that out. Actually, no. I'm sorry. We're going to. Obviously, I'm not going to roll back the nastiness. But as you're wandering around, you suddenly ponder that maybe something. Oh, I'm going to worry about it. So it's a scene we don't. Okay. It just creates more paranoia at the start of the adventure. And I've completely wrong.
I have no penny.
You don't have pennies.
We have no pennies today.
That's a horrifying thought, isn't it? But I better give
There
you
we
some.
go. Thank
I
you.
better give you. I should better give you some bennies just because I forgot to give you some bennies. There we go.
Well, I was wondering what kind of hardcore you were playing this version.
That's what just hit me, and it's like, and I'm playing like a really squishy too. Great.
Well, I just
Yeah.
know how well my dice behave.
Mm.
Well, find out where that scream came from, and see if we have any, doors or windows broken open or whatever.
Uh, everything should be nicely shut up and
Damn.
every, and obviously flicking circuit breakers doesn't bring anything back on. Obviously, there's a locked door there. You've got to
Yeah.
head that way. I'll unlock it on the assumption you'll head that way to meet up with everyone else.
Do I know where the heating stuff is?
Probably let's pretend it's all down there. The last gust of
Down-
wind. Yeah, that's obviously a service area. That last gust of wind seems to knock that power to the rest stop. There's just enough illumination from various emergency lights to carefully move through the darkened building. Wind screams outside, howling past an open door or a broken window, clattering shrilly somewhere out of sight.
Yeah, I'll go back round that way past the restrooms, expecting to see the officer.
Okay. Stuck on the door.
I'm stuck on the door.
Oh, the blizzard started by the look of things. Right. I've just moved you to there. That's where Matt makes a grisly discovery. At the restroom,
Dun. I'm not at the
Yeah.
restroom.
you are.
Not
hang
on
on.
my map, I'm not.
You're there.
Okay, I'll close the map and reopen it then.
I think Jack is stuck on a wall.
Ah, okay. I've discovered that the roof's down because the blizzard's inside.
It isn't on my map.
It totally is on mine.
It certainly isn't on mine. I spent ages blocking it out. It's all gone very wrong. Right, now, Wendy Wheeler seems to be trying to walk through at the glass wall of the arcade.
Jack's just stuck in the.
Right, I give up.
Yeah, it's sorta hard to,
just moving kind of cautiously
Anyway,
forward.
everyone, right, everyone, I've moved it. Everyone's there. There you go.
Oh,
darkness.
My map has gone black.
What the hell's going on here?
Who turned out the light?
Well, I don't know what's the hell's going
Everybody's
on.
cell phone battery can't have gone dead by at once.
And all the line of sight's gone again.
Why is all the line? Oh God! Why is all the line of sight just going all the time?
Reset again, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. I mean, I can no longer see any of the map that I've seen before.
Yeah, I don't know why. Is what I'm saying. I shouldn't have updated today, should I? I knew I should have just. There we go.
Okay, there we are.
Okay, folks, look, we got a bit of a problem here. It looks like the power's out to the whole place. I'm sorry. Look, if you just make your way back into the rest. Hey, you, old guy, come back here. Did I say you could go there? You get back here.
Yeah, hang on, Matt. I did actually have you there, so I'll put you there. Well, you can stop. You're still walking down to everyone else while you're saying that, and that's when you see in the restroom a body is sprawled in the doorway. It's the college student with glasses, a hoodie, and the sketchbook, and he's quite dead. Several needle-sharp icicles, as long as swords, impale the corpse. Now surrounded by a puddle of slick scarlet ice, he seems to have been stabbed through the back as he left the restroom.
Okay, so if I see the professor coming through, I'm going to go and not roughly grab him, but say, "Hey, old guy, Did I say you could come back here? You get back there. Hey, officer, I think you should come and see it. Everybody else, get back to the restaurant. The power's down. Don't you worry about it. We're going to fix it. It's going to be fine. Officer, come here. Come. Look, old guy, you get back through there. You just go back to the restaurant, okay?
I'm a doctor. It sounds like somebody needs help.
Oh, trust me. We don't need a doctor back here. Believe me. Hey, Danny, give everybody free coffee. Everybody's got a top. Hey, you old guy. I'm going to grab, if he walks past me, I'm going to grab him.
God,
Too slow, mate. Fast.
Oh, we're not even wild cards. Good Lord.
what?
I just rolled fighting and I didn't get a wild die.
Fuck off. Oh, I hate fancy ground sometimes.
I'm a wild card.
And
You can
while
right click on it. You can right click on the wild.
and while Matt is trying to slow down the old guy, reach doctor slow down.
I'm just fixing everyone's
Okay,
wild
so
cards.
I'm going to grapple. I'm going to try and grapple Dr. Aiken. Goes.
Just fixing
He needs to
everyone's
make a
wild
fight.
cards. It's athletics if you're grappling, fighting if you're punching it.
Oh, good point. You're right. It's athletic.
Whether
I
it's agility
apologise.
and I rolled it.
It's not. It's athletics. You're right.
Yeah, he literally just barrels past you. In fact, everyone probably just barrels past you. Let's have a look.
In barrel, I just.
Well, Rachel went past as he was trying to wrestle the old guy. He's tiny. Walked on past.
Okay, don't say I didn't warn you guys. Officer McDermott,
There's a
you
dead
might want to
body
get
here.
back there. If this lot of bums don't want to take advice, look, you're the law. You deal with it. I'm going back to the kitchen. Danny, where the hell are you, Danny?
Where the... Oh, there we go.
I think I saw him playing video games earlier.
Where is that bum?
Is the
Mm.
bot
Okay, yeah, you hear some very high pitched screaming starting as you you get to the end of the corridor. Unfortunately, it would appear Bree Banks, the teenager that runs at the convenience store, was obviously following Matt down the back corridor, and obviously there. So anyway, yeah, as I say, Thomas Black is lying very, 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 very incapacitated.
Yeah.
He's more than bleeding out. He's very dead.
well,
Yeah, I told her they don't need a doctor. They need a. Oh well. Okay. Hey
see,
Norma, you want to top up? Want some coffee?
other than the fact that there's obviously killed by a sick.
No. Well, no. Other than the fact that you heard. Well, I suppose the weird thing you'll think is the fact that you heard him scream. Well, you heard the noise, the cacophony. You heard him scream, and already he appears to be frozen solid, and all the blood on the ground is frozen solid.
And
Yeah.
now, is the roof for the icicle?
There shouldn't be any roof torn off. Is anyone else other than Matt seeing there's an inside the map? Because I'm not.
I'm not
Yes.
seeing it inside the map anymore now
Can't
that you've
see
reset it.
visitors.
Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing it inside the map.
Because no, you're not seeing any sign of a broken door or anything like that. Actually,
So with
yeah.
the icicle, but that would be my thought
So
is
that door down there is flapping and banging in the wind. That's about it.
being killed by an icicle is weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down and see if I can get that door closed.
Bree comes running in. Oh, it's horrible, man. It's so horrible. Oh.
Yeah, I told everybody not to go out there apart from Officer McDermott. Look, Bree, here, have a coffee. I'm gonna do Irish coffee for everybody that's here. Everybody that's sensible anyway. I'm having one myself. Here, look. I don't care you're under 21. You can have an Irish coffee, okay? It's a special night.
And you said the body's already frozen solid.
Yeah.
And there's no place where these icicles came.
Not that you can see. I mean,
Uh,
yeah,
Ellen is going to start, definitely start recording this with her camera,
certainly.
because this is starting to spook her out. She sees Buddy's dead from icicles. The door's flapped open. There's no way, have we got, some kind of snow monster or something. Anyway, it's interesting, so she's documenting.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to step out in the hall
Okay.
to see if there's
Everybody
any
step away from the
indication
body, please.
of a trail of wet footsteps. There's no icicle. They might have stayed. Although this-
If you want to close that door, Wendy, all you have to do is literally click on the door and it will close. So you know they're not locked. You can open and close doors. Let's have a. Trying to think what would be the best one. A notice check, please, Officer McDermott.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were about to save it. Too anxious.
It's okay. And in fact, Rachel, you can make a healing check.
Matt would like to check his cell phone to find out that it's out of signal, and then check the landline to find that it's been cut.
Well, I'll definitely give you a benefit for working out that's exactly the case. It's not been cut. It's not been cut. The lines are obviously the storm has brought the lines down.
Yeah. Oh, the doctor thinks he's still alive.
The doctor's obviously too freaked out.
Well, the doctor's more, for the body's frozen, which is odd in itself. So even your best takes a while for the body. But where they from? There's that's
Yeah.
too focused on. So
Yeah, it does appear, Officer McDermott. It does appear that the victim was impaled from behind. So
Like
it's
somebody
highly
was in the bathroom and stabbed him in the back.
something happened in the bathroom. He was coming out of the bathroom, and when he was attacked. So, aha! There we go.
Hello.
You've moved into the bathroom. Inside the men's room, you find another body, the executive. Like the guy at the door, he's transfixed by several icicles. But while you watch, he groans and stirs. Help me! He gasps. So cold.
Doc, there's a live one in here.
and she turns back.
Okay. When Riley is Riley is sorry. Riley is incapacitated. Actually, he's actually bleeding out. I don't care what the roll says there. I should turn that off. Bleeding out.
Except it's just that's Jake.
So I did. That's a mistake.
Can I like stop?
You can. I just did it to the wrong person. I need to incapacitate him. Bleeding out. There he is.
Oh, healing.
Well,
A
that's a better.
successful healing roll. Successful. Okay, must make a big roll and raise his status. Successful healing roll can stop the process. Okay. You notice anyone in the toilet notice anyone in the toilet notices a fine. Actually, sorry, he's not frozen solid. His blood's frozen solid. He's just covered. He's they're neither of them are frozen solid. I'm getting forgetful. It's the blood that's frozen solid. The ground's frozen. Yeah, there's a fine layer of frost covering the entire room. This most certainly wasn't present the last time any of you visited the facility. The restroom itself is much, much colder than it should be.
Definitely start documenting the fact that that's there. Record that and say, "Prof, looks like we've got something interesting going on."
Jacob Dumont pops in and goes, "Officer, sir, can I suggest I move the unfortunate lad's body? We can pop him in one of the freezers in the convenience store. Preserve everything. I suspect it'll be hours before anyone comes in, and once that Donaldson person gets the heating going again, they'll start breaking down. I don't have a problem.
Hang on just a second. 15 Mary 3 to base.
Will you get his static?
Yeah, no, I expect that. 15 Mary 3 to base. Damn it. All right, yeah. Go ahead and move him into the freezer if Matt doesn't mind. And do I see anything here in the showers area? Like there's anybody been back here?
Well, I'll give you a lovely blurb of everything in a sec. He wasn't thinking the kitchen freezers because obviously he think the convenience store freezers. They've got some good ones in there as well. He pops the young lad in one of the freezers in the convenience store. Okay, let's have a look. You see the stores are empty. A trash can stands against one wall. A condom dispenser hangs on the other. The mirror behind the sink has been holed and broken, and ice standing in the sink seems to have frozen right out of the faucets. There's a fine layer of frost covering the entire room. You can obviously make a notice check. Anyone make notice check?
Officer McDermott is going to look around and look in the lockers and so forth, see if there's anything that's been tucked away to hide or what have you.
So
when I come back out, I'll
sorry, carry on.
When I come back out, I'll check like in and under the trash can, behind the condom machine, all those fun sneaky hiding places.
Indeed. Okay. The position of the attacker and victims and the detail about the lack of icicles around the building. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading out that misreading it. So yeah, you notice. Okay, Wendy and Ellen and Philip and the cop. You all notice that the briefcase of this chap that's being healed. It takes 10 minutes to heal, so Rachel's still healing up the poor incapacitated victim. They're all missing. The briefcase is missing. However,
all the more reason to be looking around, seeing if somebody stashed it.
You also notice a bloody footprint in the ice.
Say that again.
A bloody footprint on the ice.
Take a picture of that.
Indeed. It appears to be the print of a large wolf, maybe a small bear.
Well, is it a wolf or is it a bear? Does it have 5 toes or 4 toes?
I don't know. I'm just told it's you know the difference.
It could be either way. Shut up.
I'm going to say you can't count the number of toes because it doesn't tell me in the
It,
adventure.
the blood is smeared enough where the that could be one
Yes,
toe
exactly.
smacked together.
Okay.
4.5 toes.
Now you don't need to get the raise. You got the raise, but it doesn't matter. And also, Jack McDermott already said he was searching the trash can. So basically, as you search the trash can, you find, stashed in the trash can underneath a layer of paper debris, is the missing briefcase.
Oh. Now, why would someone stash it in there?
Who's that? Who's that going outside? You know,
I was just getting my line of sight back. That was
that's
all.
okay. That's fine. Breeze actually tried to get hold of your attention actually before you went outside. That's why.
Right. Well, if you notice, I spoke to Bree and asked her to go with me to the convenience store to get some stuff. She's
Indeed,
got the
yes.
keys for things there.
I know. So as she was going around, she tells you that that boy said that that dead boy. Earlier on he was going on about the fact that he thought someone he was claiming someone had broken into his car.
And he wanted you to go and check it out with him alone. Together.
No. This no. He basically he wanted to go. He said someone broke into his car and he thought they were still out there. He went outside and had a look around but couldn't find anything. And then the storm got worse and basically he couldn't do any more. But he was worried that somebody might have been breaking into other people's cars as well.
Well, if they are, they're getting very cold while they're doing it. Look.
Well,
using me, we're going to go and get some of the emergency road kits from the convenience store, get some more lights in here, get batteries and stuff. We can tell the officer when he comes back, but I ain't getting involved in any of this shit, okay? I'd advise you don't too, either, okay?
Right, okay. Obviously, you have after 10 minutes. You have stabilized. Not Thomas Black. He's incapacitated. Poor chap. Let's just. He's bleeding out. We'll delete him. He's gone. So Jonas is no longer incapacitated. No longer bleeding out. You can basically help him back to the restaurant area where it looks like Matt's setting up portable heaters and stuff.
Is the gas still on in the kitchen?
Yeah. Well, I know it requires. There's emergency electricity, so I'm going to say yes. The gas still.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't somebody with a lighter that we could light the gas with anyway. But
you say that, but when I've got this house, when I first moved into this house, I got a gas oven because I remember from my childhood that whenever we had power cuts, we could still cook because my mum had a gas oven. So I got a gas oven, and of course, modern gas ovens, the gas won't turn on without electricity.
Well, it won't spark without it, but yeah.
No, it won't spark. No, it won't. The gas will not actually flow without electricity.
On an oven, often not, but on the hob, usually.
An electric pump or something that pumps your gas.
Yeah. I was most annoyed. That was a modern 20 years ago, modern gas oven. Got an pure electric one now, so it doesn't matter. But anyway.
That's also going to have on the hob, you know, all of the crayons that are there for kids to do their colouring in things and what have you.
Yeah.
That you get in restaurants.
Yeah.
Matt's going to melt a load of those down in a pan and have a ball of string from the convenience store so he can make some makeshift candles as well.
Okay, I'm going to move I'm going to assume you've all come back into the restaurant area where it's a bit better off. So.
In a rest stop on a main is not general.
You got emergency You got emergency lighting. It said so. There is some power. So that's why I'm saying the gas works and stuff.
Right, Danny, you lazy bum. Give everybody the coffee like I told you to. Okay.
Danny's nowhere to be seen.
Danny. Danny, you lazy bum, where are you? Hey, officer, come here. Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
hey, Bree here. She got something to tell you. And have you seen Danny?
Um, Last I saw was he was in the arcade putzing around in there. Of course, that was before the power went out. Obviously.
Right. Okay. I'll go find. Talk to Bree. She got something to. It's your kind of shit to know. Okay. Hey, Danny, you lazy bum. You get out of that arcade. There's nothing going on in there now, is there?
Okay. Corridor outside the restroom is dark and cold. At the end of the hallway, well, basically the door outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to put you back to the start there. Yeah, there we go. So the corridor just outside the restroom is dark and cold. At the end of the hallway, a door outside swings in the vicious gusting wind. That's the one that Wendy shot earlier. It's open again. Banging loudly against the wall, fingers of swirling snow already dust the floor and near the open door. To your right, the building's arcade is a dark cavern with the normal chatter of video access silenced by the loss of power. Suddenly, there's a small rustling from somewhere inside, like something moving around in there.
Hey, Danny, you lazy bum. This is no time to be playing Space Invaders.
Slowly and
Danny
carefully, someone in a coffee-stained white shirt and checkered apron rises from behind the old joke box. The muted glow of the neon sign flickering across his face from obviously outside. It's Danny, the kid from Donaldson's, and he's obviously scared out of my wits. His wits, I should say. Please tell me it's gone. Please say it's gone. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it was going to kill me.
I don't care what it was, but I'm the one that's going to kill you. You don't get back into
he looks around, panic growing in his eyes, and he starts at the door. Man, I've got to get out of here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oops, that's you.
Grab him by the collar and drag him up past this door, which I'll slam closed as I go past it. Hey, where are you, you lazy? You come with me.
Well, you got to grab him first. He's running. He's in full. He has failed his fear check. He's in full panic mode.
Right. Try and grab him then.
I'm going to end up wasting all my bennies on this, aren't I? There we go.
So which way does he run then?
He's going that way.
Then I will chase. You come back here, you lazy bum.
Okay, so everyone in the restaurant, all you hear Matt Donaldson shouting, get back here, you lazy bum, and a teenage kid screaming, yelling, going, get away, it's going to kill me, I'm going. What does everyone
Get
want to
yourself
do?
back in that restaurant where everybody else is, and it's nice and safe, and we got heaters and we got light. You just get back in there and serve the coffee. What the hell do I pay you for?
So, Bree, Matt said something about you needing to report something.
Is that an intimidation or persuasion roll, that speech there, Mr. Donaldson? Bree basically explains how the dead kid was convinced someone had broken into his car earlier and was convinced they were trying to break into others, but he was paranoid about it, and maybe she got the impression that maybe there wasn't something in the car he wanted necessarily you to find, which is why he didn't come to the cop about it. But since someone was outside trying to get into other people's cars, because his apparently was.
I'm trying to persuade him, but I'm kind of brash.
Oh, we lost Rachel.
That.
You can use intimidation.
I don't have intimidation. The ex-con can't intimidate people.
Yes, I didn't stand up. Oh, looks like the storm has reached.
Mm.
Okie dokie. Donaldson as Danny's boss gets a +2 to either roll. Hey, he finally manages to calm down and says, "Okay, okay, yeah, but maybe pouring coffee is what we need to do." Back into.
Hey, Danny. And that will tell him where one of the bottles of whiskey is hidden, and tell him that anyone that wants one can have an Irish coffee. Yes, even you, even though you're under 21, unless the officer says otherwise.
Okay. You happen to know there's one there.
Well, then I will grab it, put it in his hand, and say, if the officer asks, tell him I said everybody needs a bit of Dutch courage or something. And then Matt is going to head up and shut the door up here.
Okay.
And that
All right.
open door was the only open access for the cold air to blow in. People got a sealed building now.
Is that a fire door?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going to bolt it shut. Fire door.
I think someone's having real Discord issues because I think they just connected and disconnected again.
And Matt will come in back along here.
Okay, Officer McDermott's going to step over this table real quick and see if he can open this briefcase to see if there's anything in there, anything that's obviously missing from in there.
Hey, folks, you wanted to stay warm in here? Don't leave the doors open, okay?
Does Ellen notice the officer trying to open the briefcase?
Probably. I'm not being real
Yes.
subtle about it.
Okay. Then I will walk over and say, can I give you a hand? Maybe give you a hand with that?
Is it
Watch him and
locked?
see if he has any luck opening it.
Well, I was
And
just
if he
about to see
doesn't, offer him a hand.
it may well have a combination lock on it.
How much of a regular here is Officer McDermott?
That's up to Officer
Moderately
McDermott.
so.
Yeah.
Moderately so. I mean, this is my regular patrol. I stopped in here for dinner, and then the blizzard kicked up.
Okay, so you reckon McDermott? If McDermott's a relative regular, he would probably know that Donaldson is an ex-con.
I reckon he probably does, but whether he's ever mentioned it or not is another matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if he's the type of, you've done your time, you've paid your dues to society, you know what I mean? He might keep an eye on you in case you ever go out of line, but so far you haven't.
All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll say, well, it sure would be handy if this thing were unlocked, and then I will go outside, and I will.
Well, you'll go outside and basically start making vigor rolls every minute until you freeze to death.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just going to go out and see if I can identify which car was broken into.
Well,
and go and check it.
Okay. If you go outside, visit. Right, hang on. If you're going outside, I need to do a couple of things. First things first, I need to.
Sorry.
Going outside, I need to find you on the comp.
Got to do my cop things.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, Jackie! You know I don't do that shit anymore. And then I will go and try and open the. I'll try and pop the lock on.
First things first, I need to do that, and then I need to re-add you to the map.
Looks like I'm not needed. Somebody else seems to know how to do it already.
I've done the wrong person. Why am I doing the wrong person all time long? Let's move you back inside. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Let's get rid of all this snake eye stuff. Where is? Because I found out why I couldn't work out why I couldn't get something to work earlier, and annoyingly, apparently, you have to re-add tokens to the map if you want to. If you want to make a bit of a problem. Jack. Obviously, it's, not everyone's going
I'm right
outside.
outside the door.
Yeah, I know. I need to re-add you to the map. Side, and it bloody worked. I give up. I frigging give up. Worked beautifully early when I tried it. Try that again. Yeah. Side. No. Anyway, maybe. Oh no, it has worked. It's just gone too wide. Let me. There we go. I'd re-add you to the map again. So, then if I preview view, it might actually. There we go. That's what I'll be trying to do. You have very limited visibility in the blizzard. And as you can imagine, any tracks or everything else is out of the way. And I'll get you to make a check while you're at it. Oh, everyone's dropping like flies. Jack's just dropped as well. This is just not going to be a good day to run a game, I can tell. Anyway,
Blizzard.
it's the blizzard. Yep. Jack's dead.
Well, Jack just had his computer crash for some reason. So
Oh, just because I was playing around with the visibility. I thought you got disconnected from the gear. Now you're just dead. You went outside and you died. Problem solved.
oh well,
Rachel.
okay, yeah, it happened. Could have known better, right?
I'll put
back
Rachel out. I'll put Rachel outside as well. She's obviously gone outside and died as well. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, you step outside and then when you come back in. I think actually once you're oh right, I see. So what I can do is I can put it on everyone. Let's see what I do. If you want to get, I'm going to put the effect on for if you want to go outside in the blizzard. And then obviously if you go outside in the blizzard, I just re-add you to the map and it will your visibility.
Okay, so if do I spot Ellen back in the lock? Yep. So Matt will go, Jesus, Jackie, you know I don't do that shit anymore. Oh, never mind. Looks like she's doing it anyway.
Okay. Opening up the briefcase. Obviously, everyone comes back is back again. Opening up the briefcase. Basically there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of folders, dossiers that are basically filling up most of the briefcase. After you move all of those, you find what appears to be a snow globe.
No globe.
Yeah. Underneath all the paperwork is a snow globe.
Okay, what is usually a snow globe in the inside? There's some kind of object or scenery
Feature
or
or something.
whatever.
Indeed.
Yes. What is it?
Okay. So yeah, this snow globe, it's a simple glass sphere. It's about 4 inches in diameter, 10 centimeters. And I can show you exactly what's inside it if I can. I'm looking. Well, actually, I can. Actually, fact, yeah, I can. Yeah. So if I share, hopefully that's you see inside the snow globe.
Dun,
That's
dun, dun.
That's the best analogy I can give you. Best image I can give you to perfect
So
say.
basically, what it is it's an image of this place.
Yeah, it's basically show what you see right now is inside the snow globe is a small representation, or it doesn't look exactly the same. It does look like a representation of the rest stop where you're sheltering against the storm. The tiny flakes are flowing downwards without ever settling. You don't even have to shake the globe to make the snow
Whoa.
That's
Okay,
scary.
I'm definitely recording this, and we definitely have something out of the paranormal here, Prof.
It's one of those where there's the little motor that keeps blowing the snow up. It's not that big a deal.
You think? Lift it, don't turn it over. Lift it up and look underneath. Is there any place there for like a battery replacement or anything like that that looks like
That's
it
what's
would
inside the snow globe.
cause it to maintain the
Not,
snowflake
not,
irregardless?
not that you can see.
Okay,
Who's got the doubting Thomas doubting Thomas syndrome?
that's the doctor, I
The
believe.
doctor, yeah. Definitely died in the snow.
This is
Terrible shame.
definitely in the ooh stage. She's Ellen being Ellen. No, this might make a mutter off to ourselves. This could be interesting for the next vlog, and one of these days we're gonna get better than Sam and Colby.
Interesting. I put the wrong year.
Okay, well,
No, I
while
haven't
they're
put the wrong years
futzing
on
with the
those.
snow globe, Officer McDermott's gonna kind of flip through the dossiers and see what they have in them.
Takes about it takes a good half hour to study them properly. So
I'm not studying them. I'm just wanting to see like what are they about.
they appear to appears to be some sorts of reports. So I'm just going to do that. Here you go back to my module. So the first one seems to be apparently seems just starts off with a rise at the residence of Michael Galvin for an investigation after the recent listing of the place on the market. Should be a routine sweep, and then obviously there's the rest of the blurb is what says there. That appears to be that report covers 2 days, the 24th of October and the 25th of October this year. Just so obviously very. I know I said at the start. I mean, this gives you a great example of well, this is a 1990s adventure. I read it was originally written. They set the adventure in October, but then the dates on some of these things, which I may have buggered up the dates on, are set in November. But anyway, and there's another one. There's something about another report is dated the 1st of November. So it's obviously November, not October. I was mistaken. About how he hates Halloween, and something about 2 cat-free ghost attacks. One on the 11th, he made it to Bismarck, and he's trying to push forward to Spokane tomorrow. The last one's dated today, the 4th of November. Had to stop at a rest stop in Idaho, just a few hours east of Spokane. Storm's getting bad outside, unseasonably early for this area. Though we are a ways up in the mountains, going to have to keep up my guard. I have a bad feeling about this weather. That's the whole thing of those last 2, because they're just literally notes. But it looks like the big report seems to be dated the 24th of October, the 25th of October. But that about 30 minutes to read it in detail and be able to paraphrase it enough to get some good notes out. And he goes, "Your bloody car! That thing's gonna kill us all, you know." As he drinks his Irish coffee.
Hey, Danny, calm down. You'll scare everybody. Now, look, when you say that thing, somebody obviously beat up the kid, and I don't know where they got the icicles from, but they did something really nasty. Look, come back here where you're not going to scare nobody else. Come, warm in the kitchen. Come here. Come here. Danny, come with me. Okay, right. Now, okay, kid, what the hell is going on?
See,
Well, the problem is it thinks it's 20. The Fantasy Grounds thinks it's 20 years ago, so obviously all the date suddenly got very confused. And
I don't know because I have never, and I've been playing since 11. I have never seen black guys black kill my whole. Then I got this little bar saying Fantasy Grounds red, the alarm thing.
yes,
It's-
Unity crashed,
And
didn't
it
it?
was,
Big time. I've seen that once.
and then it had this little red bar light, but it was running forever, so I didn't charge.
I think the whole Unity. I think that's a Unity crash rather than a Fantasy Grounds crash. Yeah, the back engine. I've had that once. It's not fun. Anyway,
Well, the Windows box, when in doubt, reboot.
hope your hard disk's still okay. It wasn't writing something. Who do we lose now? Can't keep track. We keep losing people.
Bedoying.
1, 2, 3, 5. We
I'd
have.
be hitting sauce. That was terrible. That
Oh, we
Yeah,
lost
we
Cutie
lost
Pie.
Cutie Pie.
We lost Cutie Pie this time. Unbelievable. I don't know. It does feel like 20 years ago all of a sudden. Not so much that Fantasy Grounds was rock solid back then. It's so much simpler. It feels more like Windows X. But actually, Windows XP was solid as well. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it does. If still wait, Jack still hasn't managed to get back in yet. I have a mind. Word, everyone's computers is blowing up. Obviously, we shouldn't be doing this adventure. We're obviously dealing with things that computers weren't meant to know.
whatever you unleashed in this game, you better leash it now.
It's probably the Blizzard graphics. Maybe I should just turn the Blizzard graphics off.
Or at least slow that snowstorm down a little.
Well, that alone, that would have made my computer get hotter. I have, again, over the years, some I've seen.
Anyway, I'll turn the Blizzard off, but it's still a blizzard outside. Actually, can you check? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I might be able to turn the Blizzard speed down. If I turn the Blizzard speed down, I might make it a little less intense. Try.
Yeah, in earlier graphics problems, I watched flags flapping on castle caused my entire machine to crash because the graphics card at the time just couldn't handle it.
Anyways, so you've got some notes if someone wants to read them, and obviously, Matt's interrogating Danny in the kitchen if anyone.
No, Wendy's sitting here enjoying her Irish coffee and just sipping on it and keeping an eye on what's going on and trying to stay warm.
Matt, after he's been told that, is going to kind of stare very intently into each of Danny's eyes, one after the other, and say, "Hey, kid, look, I know I hit the sauce a little bit after. What have you been on?"
He looks at you with cold eyes. So obviously he's probably a little woozy now for the Irish coffee, and says nothing.
Okay, so a wolf got in, and the blizzard threw some icicles in, and it hit the look. The wolf's gone back outside. Okay, we're okay in here. We stay in here. Everything be fine. The blizzard will blow over. You just look.
Oh, God, we've lost. So cute bites dropped from Fantasy Grounds now. I give up. This game is cursed. Let's push on. Carry on.
You just look. Keep the coffee on the boil. Keep the coffee being poured. Okay, everything will be fine. You just stay in here. It's all gonna be fine. Okay, I'm just. Yeah, I'm just going to go and talk to the officer. Hey, McDermott.
I've turned
Yeah,
off
what
the
you need?
The kid says some wolf came in and the ice came in with it. I don't know. The guy spends too much time playing video games. I think he's in some kind of other cyber reality or something. I don't know. But look, he's real freaked out. Said some animal came in and savaged the guy with ice. Crazy, right?
Yeah, that does sound kind of weird. Let me go back over there and see what I can see. I mean, we did see some sort of footprint or something, so I'll go back over there and look some more.
Well,
Professor
whatever it is,
in
it's
remotes.
outside now. Maybe we should just, like barricade the doors or some shit. I don't know.
Working over this guy here that I managed to save his life stable. Yes.
Well, I mean, he's not dying at the moment. He's resting comfortably. Whether waking him up could be dangerous.
Since plenty of people seem to be like prodding Jonas Riley and what have you, Matt is just going to try and play the amiable host and talk with Norma and Wendy and Jacob Dumont. And so, where you guys heading off to then? And really sorry, it's normally much nicer here at Exit 23. I mean, I pride myself on running a nice place, but there's only so much you can do about the weather, right?
You're right there. We're stuck till it gets better. Thanks
Jack
for the
Daniels.
Irish coffee, though. That's appreciated.
Well, you got to do what you can. How
Jack's
about you,
back.
Frenchie?
Daniels?
Sorry.
Got any Jack?
Oh,
Real
What do
stuff.
you mean? No, we don't got no Tennessee whiskey here. Don't be stupid. So, hey, how about you, Frenchie? What brings you south to the border?
it's driving the truck.
Well, yeah,
Hello?
I got that. But I mean, where you going? What you hauling? We might as well get to know each other a little bit while we're all going to be stuck here together.
Indeed. So obviously he starts yapping on about the journey down and everything.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, old guy, get out from behind the counter. This is employees only, all right?
Start looking at the cupboard.
I'm
Hey!
going back. Ellen is going back to her table, picks up her laptop, and brings it
Hey,
over.
Jackie,
And
would you go get that? Would you go deal with that old guy? I mean, he's going places he shouldn't be going. He's ignoring me. I don't want to have to treat him like I used to have to treat folks. I don't do that shit no more. Will you go and
And
Empty bottles.
It's like herding cats. The
Oh.
adventure doesn't happen until they question anyone. That's the key. You've
Look,
walked in.
Jackie,
You've walked into.
Yeah.
You've walked into the private office with the. You barged past the cop to do it. So you're trespassing at the moment, and you barged past the cop to do it.
I'm talking kitchen area.
look,
Because the
Jackie, if you ain't
whiskey,
gonna do
worried
nothing about it,
whiskey,
I'm gonna have to
start
do
looking
something
for
about it.
it.
Okay? Right, I'm gonna attempt to grab him again.
Well,
slow. You're
I'm
like an
not. I'm
old
not
man,
there.
aren't you?
Remember, I
Old
said
fella,
I
you're
was going
too
out
slow.
to.
No, you're here.
I was going out to check
You never.
the-
You never went outside. You didn't even have to walk outside before the case was opened.
Oh, okay.
Because Ellen opened it.
Your computer,
not,
your computer died and you got kicked out, so you missed the whole conversation. But basically, yeah,
Oh.
it's really you've never seen a blizzard like it outside. You went to go outside, you took one look at it, you looked at like the 4-foot drifts piling up against the windows, and thought maybe not.
so
I
anyway,
put you interviewing Danny Wood because no one else seems to ask him, the kid who actually saw everything and can actually tell you what's going on. What's going on?
well, I did, and then I thought he was crazy, so I got the cop to talk to him instead.
Exactly, I know.
well, I'm starting on in the internet, having overheard the conversation, um, researching stuff like winter wolves, loup garou,
Where are you getting an
and
internet connection
that
from?
kind of thing.
There's no cell signal and there's no phone line.
Yeah, you can't do it. Yeah, there's no.
There's
Yeah,
no wireless.
there's no the Wi-Fi isn't working. However, what you can do if you really really want to, what you can do, share it for everyone. It's a lovely pieces of paper you can read.
Okay.
That came from the briefcase.
Oh, Norma, what do you haul in
Yeah,
there?
take a half an hour and read the briefcase. Who knows what you might find?
Indeed. Right. Let me just give you the blurb. Okay, so Danny Wood. What did Danny see? I'm gonna obviously everyone can hear it. I was over there playing asteroids when the lights went out. I started to walk out of the arcade and suddenly the door flew open in the hallway. A big blast of snow and ice came in. There was something in the middle of the snow, a big white wolf or animal or something, is what it says. It went right past me into the men's room. I looked around the corner and saw the dead guy come staggering out with those icicles sticking in him. I heard someone else yell, and then it came back out again. It looked at the dead guy and then it left. The wolf thing stopped right where you were all standing when you right where Matt was standing when he started shouting at me in the arcade. And it looked right at me. I think it was telling me it could have killed me if it wanted to. Then it blew apart into snow and ice and flew back out of the door again. It's outside somewhere. Has anyone
That
got
answers one question.
Does anyone
Sounds like
have a cult? He says no in the answer.
In my notebook, in my interview book,
Sorry, I
my
do.
notes are going to be something along the lines of um, somebody broke in through the back door, apparently armed with icicles, and killed and attempted to kill two separate people in the restroom. He was out of icicles whenever he went and found poor Danny here, and just kind of growled at him or something. And Danny freaked out, and when he looked back up, he was gone. So we got somebody running around in a big white furry coat, apparently, getting murdered.
I
Now we
don't
just got
know.
to figure out why.
Professor
So
Akins, I think you need to come and have a look at these notes. And suggest that you may want to have a look.
well,
And
right.
put them in order for him on the one on the October, and
Mhm.
then the October one's really the important one, I think.
Yeah. Well, basically,
Wander over, look over the shoulder.
if this Michael Galvin was in fact a diabolist, because he was well known, he was a well-known sorcerer, then that could mean the thing that attacked is some kind of demon. Such things come in many varieties. Ice demons or winter demons have been described in some obscure occult texts. This is what Ellen knows. Philip Akins will agree with this. Demons or spirits are often bound to specific missions or tasks, such as the destruction of a particular person or the recovery of a specific
Recovery of a specific what?
Object.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm guessing, I would be guessing, but I'm curious and everything else. And I'm suggesting that this little item here is whatever the big nasty thing is looking for, is my guess.
But
That
you're
is
suggesting that the snow monster is looking for the snow globe?
Who's
Yes,
dropped?
I
Who just,
am.
who just dropped?
We just lost the
Oh,
cop again.
Okay. The reason I ask is I turned on the blizzard and someone dropped, so I'm keeping the blizzard off.
Tony, don't get-
Don't make us go out in the snow, he said, knowing full well the tropes are going to demand that we go out in the snow at some point.
Abruptly, bright lights fill the lobby. One by one, the headlights of the cars outside are coming on. Over the moaning of the storm, you can hear a cacophony of horns and car alarms all going off at once. You can also hear glass breaking outside.
Oh, jeez. Danny,
it's
let's
in the
just
car.
stay in
I gotta
here.
get to the car.
Now, it should be pointed out that there are the cars outside on the map are purely there for picturesque, sort of aesthetic reasons. Getting outside is very much a theatre of the mind, and as luck would have it, I actually have the order of how far away you parked from the entrance.
Oh dear.
It goes Shen, Donaldson, McDermott, Akins, Nicholas, Nichols, and Wheeler. Well, actually, Akins / Nichols, obviously, and then Wheeler. So, if you want
Implying that my car is the furthest from the building.
indeed,
No. Yes, yours is.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I grabbed my coat and I said, I gotta go get something out of the car. Can I have the key, please?
Obviously,
Matt takes one look at all the flashing lights and then another look at the blizzard, and then grabs the whiskey bottle and just pours some neat whiskey into his coffee cup and says, "Ain't no way I'm going out in that shit," and takes a slug of whiskey.
okay,
They
Are
can
you
have
close?
the car, it's insured.
Are you
Whiskey.
close?
Found the whiskey.
you're going out the
I've
front.
I've been giving people whiskey already.
Because I would toss Ellen my keys and tell her, and while you're out there, I have a blanket in the car, and I believe he's still.
I
Well,
want to grab something from mine too.
The quickest route is through the front door, but that's not, you can go around the side. As I say, it's very much theatre of the mind once you're outside because of the blizzard that I daren't turn on, because every time I turn on the blizzard, someone disconnects.
Yeah. I understand.
So
But
as
anyway, that's what I want to get to the car, so I'll head to.
tokens are unlocked. So if you want to head outside, just place yourself. I'll open the doors
There.
for you.
Okay.
Just place yourself outside the lobby. Place yourself in the snow, basically. And I know you've gone outside, because then I can deal with it. What's going on out there? I'm not going to worry. Just be careful not to give away people. Just be careful not to give people hypothermia with the whiskey, says people. I won't worry too much about the aesthetics. So it looks like Jack McDermott's heading to the toilets. Okay, so it's just Philip Akins, Wendy Wheeler, and Ellen Nichols heading outside. Okay, so there are other cars parked here. Obviously, you had got Danny's car. You've got the Merrills, the mother and daughter. Fortunately, so far the little girl's been asleep in the corner, and the father's just been keeping very quiet, looking concerned. So okay, as you head outside, visibility. I'm not going to worry about turning on the map or turning on the visibility, but the visibility drops down to you can't see more than sort of game terms. The visibility max should have been set to 5 inches away from you, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. So as you head on out, basically, I've lost where I was. The first couple of cars you pass, the ones closest to the lobby, whether they're whose there are, you're not entirely sure, but they're completely trashed. One of them is almost flattened. And as you go further along, all the cars' tires appear to be slashed.
Okay.
As if by something with very, very, claw marks.
I'm not stuck. Right. Girls, let's go back in.
Okay, so for argument's sake, we're going to pretend. I know they go round the corner and they could go out there, but from a perspective of everything, you've reached Chen's car. I'm just going to put you by a car because that's, you know what I mean. You reach Rachel Chen's car, which
It's trashed.
Okay.
it's damaged, but
Yeah, we'll get the blanket out of it that she says is there.
okay.
Frozen
And
now.
I'll wrap
Windows
that
open.
around me further to help me even warmer.
Yeah, there's okay. If you open up the car
I can put
in Rachel's
inside
car,
my jacket.
in Rachel's car, there is a doctor's bag, an emergency blanket, an emergency road kit, a flare gun, and some flares. Benny's for all, plus the GM says bewildered badger.
I have specified I took the doctor's bag.
No, you didn't. You left it in the car. That's what I said at the start. That's what I said at the start. If the inventory says that you left it in the car, you left it in the car. You had your bag with you, not your doctor's bag. You didn't need your doctor's bag. Obviously, you'll need. That's why you've sent them outside to get your doctor's bag, so you can do better medical attention for the poor injured individual. Yeah.
So we'll grab the blanket and the medical bag and the emergency kit,
Okay.
and then we'll head to Dr. Aiken's car.
Okay.
Can we say Professor Aiken so we don't get the two doctors
It
confused?
is Professor Aiken's car. Yep.
Okay. We'll move
Professor Aiken, are you
Aiken's
still
car.
heading towards your car? Because you wanted to head back.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stick with these.
Okay. Sorry, I actually got the visibility wrong. It's actually a visibility of 2 inches on the map. Not that I'm
Bismax
worried.
2.
Yes, but I have to re-add you for that to work. But let's see if we can make it work, just for fun. So, Dr. Philip Atkins, if I just drag you off and drop you on the map, that work? No, because I've got to turn them on. Hang on. Wendy stayed inside, did they? So it's just. Oh, Wendy's with us. Okay, Wendy's outside. Let's add Wendy back to the map. Sorry, Wendy. Let's add you back to the map. There you go. That should get you visibility. What the idea is, we're not worried too much. It's not so much about we need to use the map. It's more about sort of give you the idea of the how the visibility, how far you could see. So when you couldn't even see the next car from the last car, if that makes sense. Okie dokie.
Yeah, we're basically following our own stuff, going car by car and making sure we're going in the right direction.
Okay. So you get to this car here. You don't know. Well, it's actually Matt's car, but you don't know that. So you're going to have to press on through the cold. I need everyone to make a vigor check. It's outside. If you're in the blizzard, you get to make a vigor check at this point. There's no penalties because you're wearing winter clothing. It's just basically you're all good. You're all fine. Everyone also gets to make a notice check at -2.
And I think I'll spend the first penny of the game. There we go. That's much better.
Okay. It's all good. Absolutely fine. Nothing. Visibility is terrible out there, but absolutely nothing to worry about. Okay, so then I haven't got any more cars, but we'll assume there's another car. Well, assume there's another car there as you get to that. So the next car out from that is Professor Aiken's car that Professor Aikens and Ellen Nichols are at. So Professor Aikens and Ellen Nichols, any items in your inventory that are currently down as in the car, you can now choose to transfer to yourself. So you can remove it from being in the car, change it to something else. So Ellen and Philip, you get to the car. As I say, all 4 tires have been slashed. The windscreen's broken. If there's anything you want to take from the car, now's the time to do so. You've reached your car.
Yeah. I will take the monster bag.
Okay. So it's on your character sheet. All you have to do is remove the line that says it was in the car. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's all you have to do. Once you do, because then it says, I know you're carrying it. You can obviously the monster can't. You just change it to carried or something like that. It doesn't matter. We're not worrying about encumbrance or weight. It's literally a case of you have to go to the car to get the gear. And finally, I know it's round the corner. We say we're not really using the map in the manner it's intended. You get to Wendy Wheeler's car. Same again, Wendy. Your car is very much your vehicle. It's a beat up 4-wheel drive anyway, isn't it? So yeah, Suburban. So he's probably already a bit battered anyway. But anything you want to pick up from your car, you can most certainly add to your inventory now.
Yeah, I'll pick up the golf bag from trunk.
It should be pointed out, actually, yeah, the second car you went. So you've passed Chen's car, you've passed the police patrol car, you've passed your car, you got to your. It's all good. So, okay, having got the items, start bringing you back. At which point, change some stuff off. So it is. Good. And what we shall now do is we shall take. I need Ellen. Okay, Ellen. Ellen Nichols. Philip Aiken. And Wendy. Okay. Now, those notice checks I made you make earlier. Now we're good. Okay, so, yep, Ellen got a 15. And Wendy got a 9. Philip got a 13 after you spent your bennies, which means you are not surprised. You
got a 15, an 11, and a 15.
No, there was a -2.
Oh.
So basically, yeah. So you're not surprised. So you do get to react as normal when suddenly out of the blizzard a creature appears.
A creature.
Something
Got a Bible
appears.
in his hand.
Oh,
We're
no.
running back to the run, Forrest, run.
So we're taking you off hold. No, that shouldn't be on hold. So we're putting Jack on hold, putting Rachel on hold, putting Matt on hold because they're in the safety of the they're back in the safety of the thing. So you're not surprised. So you do get to see it coming, running towards you out of the snow. So yeah. The wind streams and rages all around you as you stumble into the snow. It's surprisingly, I've got to give you this earlier. Surprisingly deep, almost to your knees. You can't see anything with the snow whipping past your eyes. Suddenly, the car horns and alarms fall silent. From out of the storm's fury, something slams into you like a locomotive, slashing and gouging you with mighty claws. But you made your notice check, so I don't actually read that one. I forgot. Despite the poor visibility and biting cold, you sense an even greater cold approaching you, and you see 2 points of fiery red like sinister eyes burning into your soul. And the chase begins, because all you got to do is oh, I should put one more card on for the... Yeah, so I'm going to take the Joker. Because you went to Wendy's Wheeler's car, it decides how long the chase is, you see. So if you get to the... if anyone else wants to get involved, you may well hear a commotion and everything else. Let me know, and I will put you on the Joker line of this map, and you'll be outside in the cold. But obviously, from your perspective, it's a chase, and all you've got to do is get back to the Joker. And it looks like the Winter Demon's going first at the moment on the King of Hearts, unless anyone wants to try and beat the King of Hearts.
What the fuck is that?
Okay. Winter Demon is going first.
Shit, Danny, it's your fucking wolf man. Matt will join in next round on the joke.
I'm going to be very... Oh, it's going for Ellen. Oh! This might hurt.
Well, I think we'll be doing our best to try to soak that.
I think that's why he gave you conviction. Got a real chance.
Well, I'm giving everyone conviction because now the creatures appeared. You obviously all you really all want to survive the night. So, but you might want to spend it here.
Yeah, I think I will. Well, do I get to do it now or do it on my action?
Well, if you can spend
I
it
need
now.
to soak is what I need to
Yeah,
do.
you can spend conviction before you soak. Is the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, okay, then I shall do that.
So you can
And then
incapacitate
I
you with a single hit.
roll. It's a bigger roll, right?
It is a bigger roll.
Okay, and it's I don't.
The
There's
soak roll
nothing
on the
there to
combat
click.
tracker.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
nothing on me to click, so I just click the
Yeah,
vigor
there's a
dice.
soak roll on the combat tracker.
Yeah. If you press the control, if you hold down control, a soak button will appear on the combat tracker. You can click on that.
Ah,
It'll
there it is. All
it'll
right.
spend the Benny automatically for you and do your soak roll. That was unfortunate.
I only soaked one. I need a Benny to redo it. Try that again.
Hang on, that doesn't make sense.
It was a 5. It was 2 crap rolls. I think it was 2 1s, wasn't it?
No, it
Possibly.
was 2 4s and a 1.
Oh, the conviction must have been a 1 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you might want to spend another Benny there.
Yes, I do.
So
You
just
might
hold
want to-
down the button again.
You might want to appeal to those nice people out there that they give you. Oh, there.
That's better.
That's a bit better. You're still all showing up. You're still all showing up as not
Only
bloody
having
well,
one wound.
only having one wound on the combat tracker. It's very annoying. On the combat tracker, I can't make you wild card. You have to add you back onto the
Right.
combat tracker.
You have to take us off the combat track. Put us back on again, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. Which I have to browse the main deck. No, that's interesting. He seems to use the main deck initiative down, not the combat deck anymore. Oh no, it looks like the main deck, and I don't know what's going on there. Let's browse the main. Oh no, the main deck is of course what I've used for the. Ignore me, I'm being very thick today. Right, let's add Ellen Nichols back on. So you are going to end up taking 2 wounds, so that will take you down to 1. Let's delete you from the combat tracker. You have got 7.
She soaked 2, so she only got 1.
Yeah.
1 wound.
You,
I think I rolled a 9, so that should be a soak of 2, shouldn't it?
it should
Yeah.
be. Yeah. You had the 7 of clubs, which is a complication, so you might want to worry about that on your turn. So there you go. Let's give you 20 points. Let's give you 20 points of damage. Who did I just delete if I just didn't delete Ellen by mistake? Okay. 20 points of damage, and then you did a 9 soak. 1 wound. Apply that. Good. Seeing as I buggered you up, I'll give you an 8 of Okay. And then buggers up. And let's delete Philip from the combat tracker. Put it back on the comp.
Do we need to re-add that point of conviction somewhere?
I will do, yeah.
It's on your character sheet, isn't it? Oh, the effect might be gone, yeah.
It's gone off my
Yeah,
character
Kevin
sheet.
can add that back.
So what is going on here? Doing main deck. Put it back on there, so then we'll put it back on. And worry about Wendy's on the 3 of spades. Let's delete Wendy. I'll add the rest of you on. Wendy's on the 3 of spades. 3 of clubs. So I've got there's the 3 of spades. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Then I need to put it back on the chase map. And the chase begins. I wonder why it was moving on, because the shortcut isn't there. Okay, Philip. Obviously, it's a foot chase, therefore it's athletics. If you want to perform another action, it's an athletics roll before or after the action, and then you move 1 or 2 cards depending on the success of the raise. If you want to go all out, you get +2 on the athletics, but that's because you're just going, flip this, I'm running away.
Yeah, I'm going to go all out, yeah.
Okay, so that's an athletics check with a +2 bonus. If you decide discretion is the better part of valor, and do a brave Sir Robin. Moving yourself to there.
I'm going to put out the this next. Shoot the fucker.
You can't this turn because you went all out on your run.
I know, yeah, next. We'll make sure I'm away from first.
Okay. Ellen, you are no longer shaken. Now, obviously, it's a chase, so you're already running. The idea is you're running through the snow to get back when the thing sliced at you. So there's no free attacks if you move away. So you can try and do something clever, or you can just do an all-out athletics check to try and get back.
Everything's still
Run,
in the
Ellen,
pack
run.
yet, so I think I would probably do best just to all out run. So I'm going to hit my run button. That's a 4 for
That's
total
like, you
movement
got to
of
just do an
9.
athletics roll at +2.
Just athletics roll at +2.
Okay.
Don't forget to turn off run.
Unclick the run button as well.
Unclick the run button?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a chase, so it doesn't work the same way. Put a +2 in the
Alright, I
modifier
think
box
that's
and then
off.
do your athletics.
Oh, look at all the. Oh.
That's good enough. An 8 gets you to there. Now, do you want to spend a penny to maintain your conviction? Obviously, your feet you're skipping and sliding all over the place on the ice, aren't you? That's obviously what's happening there. So you'll maintain your conviction. And next up is Wendy Wheeler. who's technically in melee range with the Winter Demon, so you can make an athletics check without a bonus to move if you want to do something else, or you could just run.
Can I move and unlimber my weapon?
Mm-hmm. Readying an action's a free action, so that's. So if you want to run then shoot, you can run then shoot. If you want to shoot then run, you can shoot then run. It's a chase. It does actually matter which way order you do it because of range and stuff. But
Let's do the shoot and run option right now then. Okay, so I'm going to do like the free action to take the thing out of its camouflage and point my assault rifle at Mr. Winter Demon and see if I can put a 3-round burst.
Is this the illegally modified assault rifle?
Well, it used to be a hunting rifle, but after 4 years, I've known where to put what, how, and doing a 3-round burst. It's not full automatic, Your Honor. It's just a 3-round burst.
I was to say,
Does that sound fair?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's absolutely fine. So, you want to take pot shots? Take pot shots. Oh, I haven't enabled chase mode, have I? There we go. That's a hit. Roll for damage. The creature is shaken. And then you make your athletics roll. Look at that! You open you take a bracing stance, open fire, which is what everyone inside gets to make notice checks to see if they hear the gunfire or not, and therefore could obviously. I know you've already done so, Matt. Therefore, if they want to stand on the Joker, let me know before I start the new round. Obviously, Jack, you hear what sounds like a rifle being fired in rapid succession. Probably 3-round burst. And Rachel, you can hear gunfire outside. So if you wish to step outside, let me know. Give you that.
I don't
Yeah,
have any
Jack will
weapons.
go
I'm a
ahead
little
and-
tiny person. I'm staying here with the patient. You guys go see what's going on.
So Rachel's staying on hold. Jack wants to head outside. Okay, side. Jack on Joker. Now, ironically, I know we were going on about visibility and everything, but in the chase, you could see through all the cards. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, Matt's going to go to the door as well. He cannot believe his eyes.
Let's go to the door as well. Okay. Let's start the second round. So we'll put it on there. That should just let everyone in. Dr. Atkins got the Joker. Matt got the Ace of Spades. Ellen got the 9 of Clubs, which is unfortunate because that's a complication. Jack got...
Can I stay to Benny and take a new card, please?
You can certainly do so. Jack got the 7 of Spades. Wendy got the 7 of Hearts. So you have a choice. You can have a complication and be on the 9 of Clubs, or you can not have a complication and be on the 2 of Hearts.
I think I'll take the 2 of Hearts. I'd rather not have the complication. I know the demon goes before me, but
Indeed.
Complications I don't need right now.
Mr. Akins, sir, you're up first. He's using his conviction.
Yeah. I can move and then shoot, can't I? I run.
You won't. Basically, if you're running anyway, which is athletics, but if you want to take an action and then move, you most certainly can do. But you just don't get the +2 bonus on your athletics this turn.
Yeah. Shoot him.
Right.
Might be rubbish. Might work.
That's a hit. That's a hit with a raise. You shake the winter demon.
Vulnerable. I'm going to move 1 square.
Well, no, you make an athletics check. You might still get a raise. More gunfire comes out of the night. Sounds like a very small pistol. Yeah, look, there you are. You get to move 2 square. You get to move 2 square. Two cards. You get to the 10 of diamonds. You're practically back at the lobby.
Awesome.
Matt.
Go in and hide.
Matt.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! The daft bum was right. Hey, get in here! Get in here! What the hell is that? And Matt is going to pull a bottle of whiskey from behind the trash can that's just outside the door that he knows is there, and pull his cleaning cloth or one of his cleaning cloths from that's stuck through the band of his apron, and jerry rig a Molotov cocktail if he can.
Hang on a second. Oh, no! Don't you dare tell me. No way. What? Hang on. Modules. 23. Ranged weapons. Oh no! No! I forgot to put the category name in the no, because I actually statted up the Molotov cocktails.
Ah.
But I made a slight mistake when I was making the module, it would appear. And the thing I always do the first time I make a module, that's forget that if I don't put a category name in the entry for the weapons, it means when you export the module, don't get the bloody items exported. So what I need to do now is scream and shout a lot because I'm not actually letting me close up. I have to create one again, but now I've got to go through why it's not to RDP onto another server. Okie dokie. So items, ranged weapon. Okay, it's obviously thrown. You have MacGyver.
I don't.
Repair.
I do.
Well, I mean, he's just unscrewing something, shoving it, dousing it inside, pulling it back out. So I don't think I'm going to make you have to use MacGyver.
I'm actually wanting to use it as a taunt anyway for this.
I'm just putting in the stuff. What's the description there? The keyword would be that. The range is T. The range is 2, 4, 8. Rate of fire is 1. 1 shot. Damage is set. The raised damage is set. It's a thrown weapon. Attack. Fumble set. Bonus damage is set. Yeah, that's it. So I can do that. That in there. Up. Party sheet. Do that. There you go. Click on the party sheet under the inventory tab.
And you got them on my inventory already, haven't you? No. Yes.
You already got them on your inventory?
No, I haven't.
No. But there should be one in the party sheet, so you can take that one. Or as you make them, I can add them to the party sheet. You see, and you can take that one.
Well, I would like to use it actually as a taunt.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna make it and throw it. And I'm not expecting to be able to hit the thing as far back as it is, but I'm gonna throw it and yell out, "Hey, you big hairy oaf! I seen Game of Thrones. Get any closer? I got plenty more where this came from."
Okay, make your intimidation roll.
Intimidation. Taunt.
Taunt roll is what I meant. Yeah. Are you happy with a 7?
I think I'm going
You,
to be happy with 7 on a
you
D4.
can you can spend a penny and go for it and make it an 8.
It's true, you can spend it again. You can go for it to make it an 8.
Yeah, but it's a resisted roll, so I'm just going to take it as it is.
Okay.
I forgot to make you guys make the fear checks but that's in the this time in the chase you're running, but the next time you face it and see it properly, then you really are. You will get to make fear checks, but in
Well,
the
it's also
pure
snowing outside, so we can't see it really well. So,
exactly.
I did see its claws and feel its breath.
Want to make it distracted?
I would like to make it distracted, please.
Okay. You throw the Molotov cocktail and obviously distract it. It's obviously the bright flash of flame, isn't it?
Oh, that's the idea.
Yeah, we have a nice bonfire instantly somewhere that's going to be really nice to light up the area a little.
But also, like Matt said, he's seen Game of Thrones, and all of those like ice thingies don't like fire. And I'm
Sheriff's office.
Effective
Stay
answer.
where you are.
That was nearly a crit fail there.
Ah,
I saw that crit
let's
fail coming
Benny
there.
that.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
That's more officer-like.
There we go. That's more officery.
Matt will visibly twitch when he shouts that.
Well, I assume it's already distracted, so.
Yeah, creative combat made it distracted, so I'm gonna make it vulnerable. Oh wait.
I didn't notice it automatically rolled, so I manually rolled, and therefore I'm giving you a Benny.
Okay.
Because I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it automatically rolled, and I rolled you. Hero receives a Benny.
Sounds good to me.
Wendy, you're up.
Instant replay. I'm going to shoot at it and then take another step back.
Okie dokie.
That should
Oh,
hit it.
oh, that actually.
You hit it without you hit it already without using the Benny. Vulnerable.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought the 3 is a fail. I have this bad habit of looking at the dice roll, not the result.
For the record, actually, if that was to Ellen, wasn't it? For the record, 10 of diamonds is Chen's car. Each of these is a car, you see. So the 10 of diamonds is Chen's car. The 8 of spades is Matt's car. The 8 of spades is Matt's car. The ace of diamonds is the cop car. Oh, you shake the winter demon.
Is that a shaken on top of a shaken?
Yep, it
Yeah,
remains.
he's invulnerable. Yeah,
He remains
he'll give his
shaken.
penny back actually. 'Cause he's wasted penny.
I give you a bed. I don't know if that actually gave you back. Yes, it did. Oh no, it didn't because it played the tune before. Here's your Benny. I need to unlock that because I just noticed something. Do
Crazy.
and indeed,
I'm assuming I can get to the 10.
yeah, you can move 2 cards, no problem at all. So I'm just sorting out something.
Okay, so
So
we're
far-
running from the exit. Fuck the exit.
There we go. Technically, up to now you've been doing single shots, but I'm now just programming in 3-round bursts because I forgot to.
Thank you.
put it on your character sheet. So there's your free round. But it's okay because you've technically up to now you've just been firing. You've been firing single shot, as it were. It wouldn't
Well,
make any.
in the middle of a snowstorm, at least get one round into
Exactly. No, well, we're just going to say, obviously, you might be firing 3-round bursts, but don't worry about that. So, that's okay. That's all good there. And the Winter Demon's up next. Really? It's not on. We can't have that. I'm going to have to spend a penny to make it unshaped manually. Make an athletics roll for it. It moves one whole square forwards. And then it's catching up with Ellen. It's chasing Ellen down. Ellen, it comes loping towards you out of the snow.
Ellen will first off spend a point of conviction to maintain, or spend a penny to
maintain conviction, certainly.
And which card was Dr. Chen's car?
Dr. Chen's car was the 10 of diamonds.
Okay, I am going to try to get there. So that's an athletics check. All right.
Do.
So I will stop at Dr. Chen's car and remove the 3 flares that I remember seeing.
Obviously, well, you've got to the car. Next round, you'll be frantically. Next round, evil mode here. Next round, you're frantically trying to get the key to the lock, unlock the door, and get the equipment out of it. And then.
Okay.
Because you've just run. You've run quite a long way through the snow. That's the problem, you see. So you've got there. Okay. I mean, hopefully, if you think about it, the monster's only getting to there from a narrative. From a game perspective, you're okay. It's not going to reach you. But from a role-playing perspective, you're frantically trying to unlock the car door and get inside with that creature.
Work the lock, don't look at the monster. Work the lock, don't look at the monster. Work the lock, don't look at the monster.
Exactly that. And I'm definitely going to
Yeah, because if you drop your keys in this snow, game over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Matthew's on the King of Hearts. Philip's on the 10 of diamonds. 8 of clubs is Ellen, so obviously she's dropping the keys in the snow.
I was gonna say there's lock the acer in that.
Seven of spades for the Winter Demon, 4 of spades for Wendy, and 3 of hearts. So I'm afraid, Ellen, you've got a complication, and your complication is you are going to be dropping the keys in the snow. This, of course, you want to spend a penny to change your card. Anyway, Matt, you're up first.
Okay, I don't know if it's like this in the US like it is in the UK, but road stops and places like that always have loads of pamphlets for local local points of interest, places to visit, and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that just inside the door there's going to be a load of that kind of stuff, and I've just made a burning area outside. So Matt is going to go and grab loads of pamphlets and stuff from inside and start throwing them into the fire that he's already made to build up the fire, because he's convinced this is some Game of Thrones kind of shit going on, and this snow thing is going to be scared of the fire. So he's going to pile pamphlets into the fire to try and make it back away. And I reckon trying to keep the fire going would be still a test on the thing, but using repair this time, if that's all right with the GM.
Sounds good to me. Go for it. Let's say athletics.
Oh dear.
Boy, this has been a great episode.
I think we're
Put your sleeve on fire.
Yes, I think so. I think we're going to set yourself off. You basically slip in the ice, and basically you spend the rest of this turn frantically.
Yeah, the fire gets bigger,
snow. Yeah.
but it's mostly on me.
Yeah, you basically
that greasy. You know that greasy apron you're wearing.
Yeah.
The creature won't bother you while you.
There is that. I'm safe because I'm on fire.
Bewildered Badger says she might find some Jack Chick pamphlets about the dangers of Dungeons and Dragons. That's very true. You have a Benny, Mr. Bewildered Badger, from me. Tell your GM I gave you a Benny on your next
Oh, really?
game.
Damn it.
Oh, Mr. Atkins is shooting again at the Winter Demon. He hits
Trying to
with his
shake him,
target
so he's-
pistol. Yep, that's good. That's fine. Okay, yep, you basically shake the Winter Demon with your shot from your target pistol. A 4 or more on your athletics roll will get you past the fire that someone set up.
I may be old, but I'm spry.
That'll do. There's the fire. Bit big, but it will do. It's a bit big, and I'm not going to worry about changing it now because who cares? You get the idea. Okie dokie. So Philip gets to the lobby. Ellen, you have a complication, so you get to make an athletics check at -2. If you make it, you avoid the complication. The complication is, of course, your hands are very cold, you're worried about the demon coming, and if you fail your athletics check at -2, you're going to drop the keys in the snow, and therefore you spend the rest of this round frantically searching for the keys in the snow. But if you make the athletics check, you're able to unlock the car and spend this round getting the stuff out the car you need to get out of the car. Oh, look at that! Even at -2, that makes it -5. You're absolutely fine. You've nearly dropped the keys in the snow, but you don't. You reach inside, you grab the stuff for Rachel, and I'll let you make an athletics check at -4 to possibly get back to the lobby. I mean, it's only because you've spent so much time, frantically searching through the car that you less time to run this turn. I'm feeling nice. So yeah, basically you start making your way back, but obviously you're lugging your way through the snow. The Winter Demon shakes.
Oh, I meant to spend a point of conviction to keep a Benny to keep my conviction. Guess I didn't.
That's okay. Go on,
Sorry.
go for it. I'll allow you to do it now. It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Spend a Benny.
Sorry about that.
That's absolutely fine. Ooh, Winter Demon's loping through the snow towards everyone. Wendy's up. You can just run to the safety of the lobby if you want, and then open fire.
No, I'm going to do the same thing again like I did the last time. I know it's getting boring, but it serves ties to work. And now that I have my 3-round burst.
And the safety of the building, seriously, there's one dead guy in. Seriously.
Well, it didn't say there was a lot of safe. It just said that there was safe.
Perceived safety of the building. Okay. Right, you shake the Winter Demon. Oh, sorry, make your athletics check. Sorry. I didn't need to move the combat tracker up. Make your athletics check, Wendy. So you can back up your firing as you move, you sort of lope backward. You're absolutely fine. Look, you reach the entrance to the lobby. And Jack, you're up. The chase.
Okay, well, he's still advancing after I gave him warning, so now I get to...
It's obvious the snow.
Yeah, it's got to be. I know I'm a better shot than that. Okay.
Okay, let's make things more in. No, we won't make things. I'm gonna move it on. So, you're all standing out in the snow. The new round begins. Jokers were dealt. Oh, look at that! A player got the Wendy got the Joker. Benny's for all.
Yay! I needed that.
The Winter Demon has a complication. Ella's the only one who. Ella, once you get back, it's all good. So, from a metagaming perspective, where when the demon is currently shaken, all you can do is shake it. You can always go on hold because you've got a joker and interrupt it immediately after it unshakes and shoot it again.
Oh, I like that option. Yes, please.
Jack, you can do the same thing, but you'll have to do an athletics
Yeah, I
roll.
think I will go on hold until it gets a little closer. Too much snow in the air.
Philip, you've reached the outside of the lobby. He sounds like he's paralyzed with fear.
Mm.
Oh no. That.
Okay, so now that Matt is no longer no, Matt's probably still on fire because as it was mentioned, the grease on his apron is probably what's caught fire. So he's going to take his apron off, throw it on the fire, and then throw more of these pamphlets and stuff on the fire to build it up because Matt's convinced this thing is not going to come near a fire. So I'm going to continue with the repair test against it to try and distract it because it's all kind of too burny here for it to come close. Okay, I certainly, I would like to make it distracted if I can.
Okay, you make it distracted.
Cool.
Good. You get +2 bonus for a flat out run. Wonderful stuff. Okie dokie. Well, Ellen gets to there, so and basically what then happens is the winter disappears. Literally, almost it turns into snow and vanishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that! I melded you! I melded you!
Okay.
Okay.
You're keeping it. You basically, I know it says you're keeping an eye out, but basically you're recovering. You're standing in the lobby. You those in the lobby and those in the restaurant. You all become aware of a glow illuminating the dark lobby. At the same time, you smell smoke. Behind you, the magazine stand in one corner of the convenience store is blazing away, and the flames are spreading fast. What do you do?
What idiot did that? You set the fire outside, you dumb bombs! Matt runs for the closest fire. I don't know where it is.
I'm just going to move everyone. I'm going to take Wendy off hold. I'm going to Jack off hold. I'm going to take Pip off hold. And Rachel off hold. Okay, so fine. Now who's missing? So on the hold because he's around. So Ellen is in the reception area. Matt is in the reception area. Philip Akins is in the reception area. Jack is in the reception area. In the reception area. Rachel also, I'm going to put in the reception area because why not? Where is it?
Now, how do I give Ellen alert? Got it.
Literally just drag it and drop it on the portrait. Okay, so now we're going to deal with a fire, and from a pure, now's a good time to, just from a narrative perspective, if I turn off line of sight, you can see, hopefully, if I'm visible. Set the convenience store on fire. It's again, it's not realistically where the fire hasn't spread that much. It's very much a came up with this novel way of basically working out. These are the tokens. Basically, it's a dramatic task, and you've got to put the fire out. And for every success, I delete a fire token. Basically, is how it works. So
Every token we get, a fire goes out.
Yeah, for every token you get in the dramatic task, a fire goes out. So instead of me giving you tokens, you're putting out fires. I thought it was a rather good way of doing it. And Rachel, dramatic task as well. Fire should be on hold because it doesn't actually do anything. It is literally so. This is a dramatic task to put out the fire. You've basically got 4 rounds to put out all the tokens. Okay. You can roll each turn to fight the fire and remove these tokens. If there are any left at the end of the 4 rounds, the fire goes out of control, and that will basically burn down the building. Cause the fire goes out of control, and that will basically mean you and all the NPCs will be forced to flee the burning building to go outside into the snow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can use I know it says strength. It should be athletics. You can use athletics checks to beat out the flames. A notice roll to find the fire extinguishers and go get them. That takes 2 turns, but then you basically get +4 on it, all your bonuses to use them afterwards. Getting a bucket or shovel to bring in snow or ice from outside or other appropriate firefighting methods takes a turn, but gives you a +2 bonus from then on. Or you can spend your turn moving things away to increase the number of rounds in the dramatic task. Or you do that so many times, a maximum of 2.
Does Matt really need a notice roll to find the fire extinguishers in his own place where he knows where they are already?
Yes, because unfortunately kids are always moving them.
Right. Okay.
I'm evil. It's not. No, it's not. Okay, I'm going to say. Okay, you're right. You don't actually need to make the notice check, Matt, because you know where they are. It still takes you 2 turns to go and get them and come back. Is the point?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 12 seconds, it takes you 12 seconds to bring the fire extinguishers back with you. Is what it is. It's not a case. Everyone else, the others will need to make a notice check because they need to remember where they saw them. But you know where they are.
Don't need the notice check. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so let's start.
Roxanne done that.
Sorry? Let's just put everyone. There we are. Let's just put you all there. Yeah, sorry. Let's just put you all in. You don't actually need to go in there. I just wanted to get you. I just move you all together. So we will put you in the room with the fire, but it's all narrative speaking. Yeah, figure it. Oh, look at that! Someone got a Joker already. So
it was
Matt. Matt's got the Joker. Are you going to spend a turn? Are you going to spend 2 rounds of the dramatic task going off to get the fire extinguishers?
Yes, I am. But since I don't need to make a notice roll to know where they are,
yes,
I would like to make a support roll for other folks with persuasion. And I'm going to support. I'm going to support Jack because he's the top, and therefore I know him. And I'll say, "Hey, Jack, get burning stuff away from the flames. I'll go get the extinguishers." And then I'll make a persuasion roll to support whatever Jack does.
Yeah. Remember, moving stuff away from the flames doesn't require a roll. It just it just extends the dramatic by
Okay. In which the thing is, that's what I want people to do anyway, because that will give me the time to go and get the
exactly.
get the extinguishers. So
just nominate someone to make a support roll is what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, it's good. I'll nominate Jack. We've established that I know Jack, but that's failed miserably.
Bewildered Badger, clearly the magazine stand had too many copies of Heat. Can't give him another Benny, you'll get annoyed with me, but you deserve one. Okay, so you're basically this turn you head off, and I'm not going to be fortunately that's all. Ellen, you're up.
Ellen heard what he said to the Mr. Policeman. So she's going to move in and see what she can do to move stuff away from some of the flame.
Okey-doke. Okay, that's
I'll
fine.
over
So,
here and
yep,
move this stuff,
that's
start in this corner.
that's fine. You just
Because it's near the door.
start throwing as much flammable stuff out as you can. So that will extend the dramatic task to 5 rounds. Wendy, you're up.
I'm going to do the exact same thing, and we could start a little bucket chain, so to speak, to
Okay.
relay stuff out of the way.
Okay, that's basically that's basically the idea is you two are spending all your time doing that. You will extend, but the two of you will extend the dramatic task to 6 turns. But basically, by there is not much else flammable that you can get out of there. So no point in anyone else trying to do that. But you now have 6 turns to put the fire out. Philip Akins, are you back? You're going to be AFK.
There's no extinguishers in this one,
That's gone to get them.
Health and safety go into place.
So you might not have heard the options. It's athletics to beat out the flames, or you could go. You could spend a turn grabbing a bucket and a shovel from and going outside, filling up with snow and ice from outside. It means you don't actually get to do anything this turn without
There
the
are no
fire. But it
curtains on
gives
the
you
windows or nothing.
people are already Ellen and Wendy are already tearing down anything
Yeah, you
flammable they can and
get the
throwing it
curtains down
outside.
and put them over the fires. They go out.
Well, that's
Amazing stuff.
that's athletics. Athletics to beat out the flames. I don't care. It's still yes,
but it would sell lots of bottles of water.
You don't
Yeah,
actually.
yes.
What you do is you don't actually beat out the flame. You just put it over the fire and it goes out. It's really.
Yes, but the point I'm trying to make is that's still athletics to put you're fighting the fire using materials, therefore that's athletics. Or you can go out. You can spend this turn going outside, filling up a bucket with snow and ice, which gives you +2 bonuses on the.
And I don't know of many convenience stores that have curtains.
No,
Maybe
I know.
that's just me.
Metallic blinds made possible.
To put out all the fires.
Okay,
But they will sell little in-car fire extinguishers.
1, 2,
Also,
3.
stuff, charcoal liquid and stuff like that.
Okay. 4 fires have been extinguished. Next up is Rachel.
Now it's hard to tell on, but it's set up.
Quite broad. Yes, most certainly is. Yes.
Then Rachel would have run that topic in. Probably.
That's the yes, exactly that. That's exactly that. It's exactly using athletics to you're using the
I just
environment.
wanted to describe it how.
Exactly, I completely agree. Go for it. That's 1 success. Are you happy with 1 success? It's one. There's 1 more flame out. Go for it.
Got blown up.
Oh!
Now that's a reroll. All right.
Best penny ever spent.
I don't know if there's a
That's a
limit.
very well
I don't think there's a
spent
limit in a dramatic task. So
There is not.
I'm gonna. That's 5 more flames out.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
You found the soda machine. And you're using the soda gun as a fire extinguisher, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just stay away.
Jack, you're up.
Okay, Jack's going to do his part about putting out fires. Okay, apparently I'm just coordinating. No, I'll go ahead and spend a bit on that.
And the Benny.
You put out a fire. It's another fire out. That gets us down to 15 fires. Okay, second round begins. Philip, I'm just checking if there's any. Oh, we have a complication. We'll worry about that when it comes to it. Who is that? That's Matt. Oh,
Yeah, Matt's gonna spend a. Well, yeah, Matt's just getting the fire extinguisher.
well,
I'm
that's
not rolling
okay.
anything anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it's still a complication. You're obviously you won't. The complication would have been you inhale noxious smoke. You must make a vigor roll or take a level of fatigue. I'm just going to say you're a bit unfair. So the complication will be you just have to make a vigor roll or take a point of fatigue as you get Stitch running back with the fire extinguishers because you've run off to get them. Now you're carrying them back. Maybe you'll just have to do a vigor roll or you can spend a penny to get rid of the card. It's up to you. It really.
I've got loads of bennies. I will spend the penny to get rid.
Okay. Oh, you're going first then, Matt. So this obviously all you're doing this turn is coming back with the fire extinguishers. But next turn, you and one other person you give a fire extinguisher to will get a +4 bonus on extinguishing fires.
Mm-hmm.
Philip, you're up, sir. Are you continuing to grab stuff to put out the fire?
Continue. Okay.
Make your athletics roll.
I might Benny that.
That's 2 fires. That's 3 fires.
Yeah,
Three
but
fires,
it's
yeah.
only 2 fire.
3 more
Same
fires.
thing.
Down to 12. Down to 12 fires. Wendy. Well, actually, you've done all you can about throwing stuff out, so you've made your athletics roll, which is fine. So I misunderstood what you were saying now. I saw your athletics roll.
What she does is run over and grab a big bottle of water
Yep.
and jump on it in the right with the nozzle pointing in the right direction and spray it on a bunch of the fire on the biggest place you can find.
Absolutely no problem at all there. No problem at all. 10 fast left, 4 rounds to put them out in. You're doing really well. Rachel Chen.
Rachel.
Go for it.
That time.
Oh, obviously you're out of soda. Oh, maybe
I
not.
found the ice machine.
Change to 7-Up.
That's another 3 fast. At this rate, though, you won't need fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
Benny's 8 fire.
7 fires left. Obviously, it's not 7 fires. It's just what I mean. But from a better gaming perspective, 7 fires left. Over to Ellen.
Ellen's gonna. These convenience stores usually have the sell the water cooler, big tall water cooler jug.
Oh yes, they do, don't they?
You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna take one of those, rip the top off it, and kick it down the aisle. So as it rolls, all the water comes out of it,
Go for it.
and just basically try to flood the place that way.
Brilliant. Athletics check, please.
See what we get here.
You put out 2 fires.
All right.
Down to 5 fires. And who is next? That's the it's Jack. Jack, well, you put one fire out last turn.
Yeah, I'm going to keep coordinating and waving my arms around like I know what I'm doing. That'll get 2.
Puts out 2 fires. I think you're doing fine here. 3 fires left, and Matt turns up with the fire extinguishers. But,
Oh, geez, make me feel useful, why don't you? Here, Jackie, point and spray.
Okie dokie. The new round begins. The new round begins. I'm just checking if anyone's got any complications. Oh, Jack's going to inhale noxious smoke, but I'd wait until see if you have to
If
worry
we
about
get
it.
down that
Yeah.
far, yeah.
But up first is Ellen.
Well, that worked so good the first time. Let's try it again. Grab the next jug.
Go for it.
Ow.
If anyone had got the ace of clubs, something explodes and adds fire tokens to the fire, but none of you got the ace of clubs, so you're okay. Well, that was a failure, but there's only
I'm
3
going to
left.
roll that again. Let's see what we get this time. Oh, 4. That's at least success, I guess.
Okay. And it should be pointed out with everything that's been going on, the golden hour is nearly up for you from Rachel Chen's perspective. That's all.
We can heal her. Yeah. We can,
About
how long
45.
is this
Yeah.
dramatic task going to take?
Well, that's what I'm saying. By the time the dramatic task's over, I'm going to say it's been about 45 minutes going out, getting everything, the chase back, putting out the fire. So you've still got 15 minutes. So I'm just keeping track of it. You're all fine. Wendy Wheeler, 3 fires
I would
left.
say it was 33 minutes.
Sorry, 2 fires left. I don't think we're going to use your fire extinguishers, Matt.
Uh-huh.
So slow. We need to get back next week.
He's already back.
Hey, I'm already here.
Put the fires out in.
Well, Wendy's going to grab another
Oh, you really did. You went off
jug
and
of
knocked back
water
some of
and
that
then
Tennessee whiskey that you got hidden at the back.
That's not going
give
to
it
put
a
it in.
squirt at the next one.
Go for it. Go for it. Oh, that's 1 fire. At least 1 fire left. I wouldn't. It's up to you if you want to spend a penny to finish the fire off. But I mean, there's multiple people to go and only 1 fire left, so I wouldn't necessarily spend a penny on that.
Where's this other fire? I can't see it.
They might not be. I didn't. There you go.
Invisible fire.
1 fire token. Philip, you're up, sir.
I've got no conviction anymore. Let's see what happens. Fire gone out. There you go.
Okay, you put the fire out. Congratulations.
And at this
Now it's time
point,
to heal the
yeah,
girl.
at this
Well,
point,
hold up. Well, you're not cold. Healing takes 10 minutes, don't forget. Well, you're not cold any longer. Sweat runs down your face and stings your eyes, and you're pretty sure you've got some minor burns on your hands and face. But it looks like you've got the fire under control. It's already dying out. Over the smell of smoke, you can make out a different odour of a sharp tongue of gasoline in the air. The fire wasn't an accident, and I said you haven't got the 10 minutes to fill yet. Suddenly, you hear a couple of loud bangs from the restaurant. A woman screams, "Look out, he's got a gun." What do you do?
Oh,
Roll my eyes and run that direction.
So let's resolve. Hang on, hold up. No, oh, well. Yeah, you could put, right. I'm looking tokens because you can be right. You can position yourselves wherever you want to position yourselves inside the convenience store. You can't leave the convenience store.
well, I've only just got there with the
I know.
fire extinguishers, so I'll be at the door.
I'll allow that, yes. But everyone who's been
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
the fights inside the convenience store is what I'm trying to say. Because obviously I'm giving you the chance to metagame here because obviously something's happening back in the restaurant, so you may want to position yourselves.
Normally, that stuff is usually near the door, so people don't have to carry it so far.
Agreed. Okie dokie. Let's reset everything. And we go. Next round. Okay. Did we get jokers? Yeah, Matt got the red joker. Wow, there you go. Matt.
Okay.
you're going
So
first.
gunfire's coming from in there, yes?
Yes. And the little girls screaming.
Yeah, well, Matt is not feeling terribly brave. So you might want to lock token.
I will lock tokens. I know I said I wasn't going to use the fun stuff, but if you really want to spend your conviction to negate your critical failure, you can.
No, I'm not going to. That was just me making a spirit roll to see how brave Matt was feeling. And
Okay.
he's an ex-con. He's not feeling terribly brave, so he's not going to run. He's just going to walk.
Okay. Well, you could use that. The map table does provide some cover.
Yeah. So
Search some
I'm
magazines in some of the magazine stands, and you find inserts Benny discs. Oh, Joe Barber says inside. Yeah, you found Benny discs inside some of the magazines you saved.
marvelous.
Thank you, Joe.
So yeah, I'm going to move up behind that map table and kind of look through. That looks like a big glass window there. Can I see who's got the gun?
Hang on, let me turn line of sight back on. Sorry, because that makes my life and your life a lot easier.
No,
you
then
cannot-
probably can't see anybody.
You can't see who's got the gun.
Okay, so what Matt's going to do is he's going to he's still holding the fire extinguisher, so he's going to ready the fire extinguisher as a weapon. And I would like to make a repair roll to support myself for next turn, when I'm probably going to run in and use it to shoot somebody with.
I'm just giving you all back your torches. I forgot to give them back when.
So I ready my fire extinguisher, and that's
Okay.
Well,
Okay, well,
Ellen will advance out the hall, the door, I guess, her pace. I'm not going to run since, and take out their flare gun. Not that I really want to use it indoors, but it at least looks like I'm armed.
okey-doke.
That's
I'm gonna
what I would like to do.
do that. Okay. I think there's only 3 flares, isn't there?
Yes, there's only 3 flares.
Yeah, reloading
if-
and it's in action.
if Matt sees the flare gun, he's going to look at her and say, "Shit, lady, start the fires outside. Why don't you?"
That gets you to there, I'm afraid, because that's the
Yeah,
that's the
no,
actual
that's
door there.
fine. And I'll use my free action. I said, I wasn't going to shoot it, but that doesn't mean that someone else won't think it's a gun.
Philip, you're up, sir. Again, if anyone's trying to get through the door, it's there.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was trying to find it and couldn't.
I know.
Can I see Dilly Squad from there? Can't see Dilly Squad from there, can I?
Right now.
I'm going to shoot my gun into the air.
Okay. Fire your gun into the air. Make a shooting roll just to up the ammo. There we go.
Missed the seed into the bullet, didn't kill him.
Are you ready your turn? Jack will be next. Jack, you're up.
And turn off the Bismax thing. Can't it?
Oh, yes.
Doing random weapons fire crap is starting to make me a little jumpy, but we're still going to run
Stay
that
long
direction.
anymore.
Actually, I don't think anyone's got Vismax anymore. I thought I turned
No,
it
neither
off.
do I. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know what I'm waffling on about.
It looks like Jack doesn't have a light, though.
Jack doesn't have a what?
You don't appear to have a light there. You've got a light source.
Yes, I do. It's on my belt.
No, I know, but I mean a token light.
Oh.
I can light you up like
Yeah,
Christmas trees.
yeah.
Oh, does remind me. Okay, moving to the doorway. You see the French-Canadian trucker appears to be carrying a Glock 9mm. Opens fire at the police officer. He is obviously a very good shot. Oh, jeepers creepers. My damage dice today are scary.
Really?
We might actually have to finish this next week, annoyingly. I'm running out of time. I'd like to carry on running. We're going to run as long as we can.
Running just as long as we can.
You jack ducks at the very last second.
Well done, you.
Wendy, you're up. Can Wendy and Rachel make notice checks?
Boy, I've been doing a lot better since I changed my dice.
You obviously, let me see. Neither of you can see anything, but you definitely hear the sound of movement in the convenience store. As if something's shuffling along.
I'm going to, instead of going through the door here, I'm going to move back over to the head of the first aisle and see what I can carefully look down if combat style.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Actually, I look at basis
yeah,
6. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just doing a bit of narrative fun there.
All good.
Thomas Black seems to be stumbling around. You remember the kid that got killed? He's still got the ice spikes through him.
Oh joy, we've got a zombie.
And he's looking for brain, right?
Indeed. If you hover over him, you can even see I did zombify the kid from the earlier portrait. There we go. Yep, he's a zombie. He has some weird there's something glowing on his forehead. Like a rune of some type.
Is that like a shoot me here mark?
Up to you.
Switch back to single shot and put a round in that lovely glowy.
That'd be a cool shot to the head at -4 to hit, or you could just shoot him.
Oh no, that was a call shot.
That's a cool shot to the head, that's for sure. Okay, let me have a read of what. Yep. Yeah, a carved symbol. Yep. Interestingly, it's a shame you're going to destroy it because Mr. Akins might have recognised it. Okay, roll for damage, adding +4
over the eye.
damage roll. Well, that's it. Okay, 2 wounds, but that's actually 20 points of damage. +4 because you shot the rune. Well, that's the end of the zombie. It didn't last long. Zombie Thomas Black is destroyed. Rachel Chen, you're up.
She's watching Wendy. You can tell by her body language that she did whatever she was aiming at, so she's going to head south.
Go for it. I should have told the missus that she needs to bring herself home. So I can finish the adventure. Is that door locked? Think you through it. Hey, let's just put you there. There you go.
And I still had a
Nope. Okie dokie. New round.
I'm spending a betting card.
Be my guest. Okay. From there, he's going to move to there, moving quietly and quickly. You now notice as he's out in the open, he's holding what appears to be a dagger made of bone in his other hand. He opens fire at the cop again. Causing a wound upon the police officer. Soaked by the cop, Mr. Police Officer. Okay, Philip's up.
I'm going to shoot my mark.
I'm going to say to him, why are you shooting at the copper? There's zombies here. You reply?
There'll be 6 more soon. You remember he's the one who put the kid in the freezer in the first place. At least that's what he said he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Such
He
a shit
did.
shot. Much better shot.
You shake him.
Spend one more, see if I can. Okay, I'll take the check.
Probably
Okay,
bloodthirsty professor.
Target pissed. Oh! Okay.
Bottom.
Yep, that's fine. That's completely. Let me. Where are you? Because I don't want to be cheating. Roll your damage one more time on him so you can see that's what's going on there. So it was 6 points of damage and it was 5 points of damage. So he's unharmed, I'm afraid. As you hit him squarely in the chest, it staggers him slightly. Doesn't seem to be hurt. Ellen, you're up.
Don't want to shoot a flare indoors. I think Ellen is going to be discretion is the better part of valor and move here out of line of fire of that bad guy.
No problem. No problem at all.
I don't think, and start going through her kit, and actually I would like to roll a occult roll to give some kind of idea of what I can pull out of my monster bag deal with zombies. I think it's salt, but I'm not positive.
Well, you're not convinced, but if you think it's salt might be a good way to go. If you want to spend a penny.
Okay.
Rachel, you can see your injured Ellen down here.
Yeah, and I'm
It's always the way, isn't it?
Can I roll it?
Yeah, I'll let you spend a penny to re-roll or run roll. You know me.
Oh yeah.
Let's get you to that.
Okay, I'm close.
You're a bit closer. Matt, you're up.
Okay, so Matt, having seen his buddy the cop get shot at, going to say nobody shoots at my buddy, and he's going to kind of narratively leap up onto the table,
Yep.
and he's already been hefting this hefting the fire extinguisher he's got. Gave himself a support roll, getting himself ready to use it, and he's then going to jump off the edge of the map table, do a wild attack, and bring it down on the guy's head as in a knockout blow.
Okie dokie.
That's my plan. It's going to fail
Okay.
miserably, but that's the plan. Can I have a wild attack?
Yeah, just give yourself +2. It's quicker.
None of them negative waves, Moriarty.
Well, it'll be a +3 because I supported myself last turn as well.
Yes, you
There
did.
we
Go for it. Go for it.
I don't have shall I attack with my chef's knife rather than
Yeah.
just 'cause yeah. That.
Okay. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
It's not a hit because I forgot to account for the headshot because I'm trying to do a knockout blow.
well.
So it's actually -1. So that would have
Spend a penny to go for it.
Oh, I'll spend a penny to go for it then.
Turns it into a 5, which is a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, so I've got +6 damage because it's a wild attack and a headshot. How much damage does a fire extinguisher do?
Strength plus D6.
Okay, so I'll roll the damage from the Molotov cocktail because that's a D6. D6. And I'm going for a knockout blow, so he'll have to make a vigor check and beat the damage I've done or get knocked out, hopefully. I'm not going for injuring, I'm going for knocking out.
Mm-hmm. You knock him out.
Clang!
Which is good. Right.
I didn't think that was going to work. Jeez! I did it!
Time is very much against us, I'm afraid. So obviously, you have captured him without knocking him out. We won't worry about the social conflicts. He's just going to spit his guts. He's a big man with a thin beard and feverish intensity in his eyes. He's dressed in a weathered old parka and wears a black cup. The healing roll earlier, Rachel, you made allows you to heal Ellen. Time to prepare while they're questioning him. He looks up at you with content. You think I'm beaten so easily? He's got a strange accent, baby French Canadian. You know that already. I think no. My friend and the storm will dispose of you one by one. When morning comes, I'll be here, and you'll all be frozen corpses. Professor Akins, please make an occult roll, and so can Ellen Nichols. You both read the notes, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, but obviously you ask him a fair few more questions. He's very woozy. I am racing through, I'm afraid. But Ellen's obviously learns a lot from the professor, and the professor gets an additional +2 for reading the notes. It's like 7 and 12. Between the two of you discussing, you remember something. You remember something rather important that you think is useful. Demons may be invulnerable to normal weapons, but sometimes possess other weaknesses, such as basically a weakness to silver weapons, a fear of bright light, and so on. The creature did seem wary of the fire earlier, so I am just going to move the area. So now we're going to have a montage where you can do some preparations with demons coming. But based on the information,
the South Park montage music.
Indeed. So if you can make if someone wishes to if Matt McDonald wishes to sort of bring out some of his whiskey stashes, you can make some Molotov cocktails.
Well, I passed my spirit roll, so I'm willing to give up some whiskey.
Ellen is healed now, is she?
Ellen is healed, yes. Basically going through all the scared people in the restaurant area. You can scrimp and save enough silver together to melt down 3 or 4 silver bullets. If you want to try and make some silver bullets.
Does anyone have a shotgun?
Yes, I do.
Hand
in the
him
car.
a dig
It's
into my bag.
It's out
in
in
the
the
car. It's in the car.
No.
Anyway, so basically, because we're out of time, we're going to go full narrative, quick encounter. But basically, as you're preparing stuff, Dermot finally comes back, works up. So gasoline, liquor lighters, containers needs to come by. Pumps work if you want to go outside. There's enough silver jewelry to make an improvised shotgun shells in the case. But anyway, Dumont throws back his head and laughs. I tire of this game, he says. Come to be my pet. He gives out a horrifying shriek, spitting out the words in a language you don't know. The demon enters.
Hey, hang on a minute. Matt has just remembered that snow globe thing had this place in it.
Yes.
Can Matt get the snow globe and smash it?
I'm going to say you've tried that already. It seems surprisingly resilient.
That's
Anyone like to make an academics or science roll?
I have neither academics nor science.
It's a sealed globe.
Well,
In that case, I'm going to. I'll grab it and stick it. I'm going to stick it on the gas burner.
Very well done.
See, I know that.
Indeed. Well, you knew that already, so there we go. Okie dokie. So, well,
I tell you how many times kids in the lab, sealed the test tube and put it on the Bunsen burner. Boom.
Yep, stick it on the gas burner.
Okay, the demon comes pouring into the room as the demon comes in as a form of snow and ice, comes into the lobby as you're all preparing to engage it. From the kitchen area, you hear the shatter of glass. The howling of the wind and the screaming of the winter demons rise to intolerable pitch. Stinging ice scours your flesh and waves of bitter cold rake your body, and the creature seems to explode into a spray of ice, dissipating in the wind. Its chattering howls die with it, slowly fading away. The wind relents, and the malign sentience of the storm outside seems to vanish as well.
Woohoo!
Well done.
Congratulations, you have defeated the winter demon. Around sunrise, Jonas Riley wakes up thanks to Rachel Chen's ministrations. When he basically asks, weak and exhausted, he questions you about the events of the preceding night. At the end of it, he offers each of you a business card. All of them are marked with a logo that says Hoffman Institute. And he says, "You handled yourselves pretty well, Riley. We're looking for people like you. That is where we shall leave it." I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry about the rush there, but
That's all right. Thanks very much, Doss. It was fun. Happy 20th.
Yeah, happy 20th. So that is exactly the adventure I ran 20 years ago but then it was D20 Modern. It was an Alternity Adventure from Dark Matter that had been converted to D20 Modern. So then that was the first thing I ran. I used to run D20 Modern. So that is what I ran 20 years ago. So I thought we had to do it again.
You also ran it for the 13.
I know I did. And I know some of you might remember that, and I trusted you to roleplay it. So
it was tough there a couple times, but
I know you lot can do that, but
that's part of the reason why I made sure I left my shotgun out in the car.
you ran it for the 13s before I played. Yeah, that was a new one on me.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's a very old adventure. That is actually from the old Alternity Dark Matter rulebook. It's the introductory adventure, and they also put it in the D20 Modern version of it. So it's an old favourite of mine. I do like it. But anyway,
Did you like those rules?
The Alternity rule?
I can't remember the Alternity rules now. I prefer D20 Modern to Alternity. I know that.
Because I have all the Eternity Space rules over my shelf over here.
Yeah, Drive Space. I didn't do those, but I had the Alternity Gamma World and the Alternity Dark Matter stuff. So yeah, we did play it. I definitely preferred D20 Modern. I thought it was a bit more streamlined. I suppose it was easy to get to, wasn't it? But then in 2007, I think, found Fantasy Grounds. That was that. I've been playing Fantasy Grounds ever since. So, but anyway, that's it. So we had some funny games with, but that's 20 years of using Fantasy Grounds. So anyway, so back to normal next week. We'll carry on the Hell on Earth adventure. That one finished.
Still haven't figured out how to make characters.
Who hasn't? Me.
You broken wild cards.
That's the fun and games. I don't know what's going on there. I imported NPC. I imported the characters as wild cards from Savage as NPCs. Then I converted them to player characters, and then exported the module. And somewhere along the line, it removed the wild cards. Who knows?
Something
Anyway,
went wrong with it because when I first opened the character up, it had academics with a +2 on it. And when you right click on academics, find out why it's got +2.
Good night, Bill.
Vanished.
But anyway, well, that would have been Scholar. But anyway, so Sunday, I think it's Flash Gordon, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Flash Gordon on Sunday, and back the following Tuesday, we'll be back to Hell on Earth. Thanks very much for putting up with my quirkiness of running a very
thank you very much, sir.
Adventure, and see you
Thanks,
next
Al.
time. Take care, one. Bye now.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care.